Show.
Please stand by. I am on the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by on the air next.
It's the PK and DK Show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget
The
no.
PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
What am I, 10 minutes late? What am I, 10? 10?
Oh, just 9.
I'm going to hear from Smeeze. You know, it's going to happen.
Just
Smeeze is going to come after your boy Heavy. Hello! How are you? How are you? Welcome to our apartment. Little studio.
We call it Studio 2B.
Studio 2B. Let me send you right on over to the wonderful DK. DK, hello! How are you, DK?
Wonderful.
Why do you always, dress up? You always make me seem...
That's why I asked you. Are you wearing that?
Yeah, she came after me hard.
Are you
She's
wearing
like,
that for
you're
real?
wearing that tonight? You're wearing that? And I'm like, for those of you, because we got a 24/7 camera that you can watch the show whenever, you can watch the show, as we were prepping and as I have my panic face on because I always run late. I don't know why. It's like in my jeans. I think I'm just always, God bless you for being able to deal with me because I always run late. That's my big thing.
Yes.
Always
For
run late.
Everything.
I don't know. I don't try to always run late. It's just that's how it plays out.
So for you
yeah.
guys in the chat who are wondering why PK's wearing shorts, it's because he was running late. He forgot to take them off.
I just didn't have time, and I'm going to be honest with you, for a while I wanted to do the boxer special thing to where, you guys can say, hey, pull this highlight from that episode. It's the episode where you're wearing your red boxers, and then that way it's easy for me to go back to the show and, find that clip because I always have different colored boxers. But what I did is I actually watched last week's, 5 minutes of last week's show because... the show is supposed to be just like a good time of us hanging out and with you guys in the chat and just it's supposed to be a good time. It's supposed to be a very anti-radio kind of just good time from the house where we can just walk out to the kitchen. We got some wine for Wine Wednesday. So anyway, I try not to always go through it and try to critique the show.
Okay.
But I watched 5-10 minutes and I'm like, ooh, that boxer idea. Oh, I don't know.
Not so good?
Your boy needs to lose a little bit of pounds, some LBs first. Boy needs to lose a little bit of pounds. So
when my mom called and told me that if you could wear pants or some longer boxers, then I knew something was up.
But you couldn't see anything, and there was some, and we're going to get to the comment and emails, comments, and tweets, by the way. You could send that in all the time. I love getting your emails and your tweets and all that stuff. But somebody said that you acted disgusted because my boxers are pretty high.
Yeah.
And they made the point that it's not like you don't know what's inside those boxers. Let's get to a point counterpoint.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
I have the video, which I will play for you. If there's one thing you should probably check out, or if you have to go to work, come back, watch the replay on thedailyf.com, or just put PK and DK. You'll be able to find the show. A lot of you guys obviously are in the chat, so, come back if you can't make it 25, 30 minutes for this video. But old girl ordered some shoes.
Yes.
From Nordstrom's?
Yes.
Tell them.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I ordered 4 pairs of shoes. I was a little tipsy, but I ordered 4 pairs of shoes because I've been wanting them for a long time. And I finally got paid. So I was like, you know what? I'm finally going to do it. So I did it. And then they came today.
Yeah, so she ordered. So I'm like, the mail comes, or Kiki's barking as we're trying to take an afternoon nap because, when you get up at 3 in the morning, you got to get that nap in. So Kiki's going crazy. By the way, can you see Kiki? She looked dead.
Oh,
I think you could see her better in the 24 in the corner cam.
She does look out.
Don't forget, guys. Do not forget, if one of us acts up, you have the freedom in the chat to send us to the corner. That is the new corner cam. I also got the basketball hoop cam up, so we're pretty excited. I'm getting this room in order. I got to still work on the audio levels a little bit, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Back to the shoe thing. So I'm trying to take a nap. Kiki going crazy. That's why she's so tired right now, because she was busy keeping us up. I go to the door after our nap, and there's 5 pairs of shoes?
There's 4.
5? No.
There was 4 pairs of shoes in 3 boxes. There's not anything wrong with this.
There is, and this is the point counterpoint, and I want you guys to vote. I have it finally back up online. If you are listening to this on our Spreaker app, you can, by the way, chat there as well, but you can't vote on the point counterpoint. So at some point, go to pkanddk.com. You'll see the point counterpoint. This is how I phrased it. Tell me if I was wrong.
Okay.
DK has this habit of ordering 4 pairs of shoes and asking me to return the ones that don't fit. I think that's insanity. Insanity. Just buy them at the mall like a normal human being, you know? Am I nuts or is she nuts? Clearly one of us is nuts. Now, here's your 2 options, all right? My option that I said was Team PK. If you know your feet are awkwardly shaped, and I say that with love and affection.
Sure.
I love your feet. I'm not one of those gross feet people that's gonna, like be licking the feet. But we can admit that you have weird shaped feet.
I have large, and yes, they're awkward.
So Team PK is just not normal, especially if you have weird shaped feet. Be better DK, or you can go with Team DK. Boys just don't understand. It's easier to one-click shop. Is there anything you'd like to add for your point counterpoint?
Buy now, ask later.
Buy now, ask later.
Correct.
I like it.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
DK! DK!
Yes?
Why do we do a roll call? Because the people must be heard! Who's up in the chat?
We have 713 Anita, AB Follis, Christy, Vanessa, Bigfoot22, Emily, Shmeez, Rose, Megs, Elena, Urel, David, Burbina15, Loki Thumbs, Sherelle, Esteban, and our 11 lurkers.
Lurkers in there heavy. You know we. What are you pointing at? What you got?
Anyone in the Spreaker chat?
Yep. Let me bring that up as well. All right. The Spreaker chat, by the way, because we have the app, and you can chat over there as well. Give me 1 second, and I'll bring that up. Is there anything else in the chat that you want to mention real quick?
Going back to the point counterpoint.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sherelle says better options online and often more sales.
Okay.
And Emily agrees. She does the same thing.
Okay. Well, you guys, if you agree, you got to vote. By the way, hang on, just give me 1 sec. I'm trying to bring up the chat on our Spreaker app as well, because a lot of people hang out there. It's not as easy of a chat to like really talk back and forth to, but close in the chat. There we go. I just pulled it up.
And Paola.
Paola's in the
Yes,
chat.
welcome.
At some points, there's some other stuff that we want to bring up. By the way, somebody was asking me about the number to the show. That was our girl, Chantel. You could just call my cell phone, Chantel, which apparently I gave out right before the show started in the 24/7 cat.
You definitely did.
So the people in the chat room that have my cell phone number,
Yes.
yeah, that's my cell phone number. Do me a favor, do me a solid. Do me a solid here. Luckily, there's no replay in the chat. Keep that to yourself, please. I've had this number since like 10, 15 years. The digits are amazing on this. I bribed the Verizon guy with like a CD to get this number.
A CD.
Please don't make me have to change it by blasting it everywhere. So I'd appreciate that. Only thing I ask. Actually, I asked you for 2 things this week. I am asking you for that. And I try not to make a big deal of asking people for stuff, right? But you brought a story about a dog.
Yes.
That you wanted me to vote, you wanted everybody to vote. And how many people did you actually end up getting to?
Oh, I got over 30 people to sign up. So this is an Oregon story. It was a dog Kona, so this happened last week. And somebody stole the car, which in the car happened to be a dog Kona. And the guy, took the car, took the dog, and all the owner wanted back. He goes, I don't care about the car. That's fine. Just please give me my dog back. And it's such a sad ending that the dog and the car were found, and the dog had passed away. And so, I mean, it was just awful.
Why did he kill the dog? I don't understand. That's the one thing that I don't understand. So did you tell him, I'm sorry, I was doing a few things. Did you tell him that the reason people are voting for this is because they want to change the rule from a pet being an object to being more of like a human, which makes 100% sense.
Yeah, instead of being property, because
that's not property right there. That's
to jail, but it was like a class C or something. It was very... It wasn't justice at all.
I want to know, I wonder for the people, and be honest. I want you guys to be honest, right? Because the beautiful thing about the show is you don't always have to agree with us. In fact, most of the time you're going to think we're the dumbest people on the planet, which you will coming up, because we're about to do 10 questions that every adult should know. DK found that in her favorite website where she finds everything.
Right.
You love Elite Daily.
Daily,
you love
daily
elite, whatever.
Yeah,
so
I do.
we're gonna get to that,
I do.
but so you don't always have to agree with us, but like look, you know, for us, that's like
she
a child.
moves, by the way.
That's like a child. She's alive. There you go. She's moving. I wonder for the people that have kids if like their pets fall down and if they are looking at us with the story as like idiots. Maybe for some people, pets are, again, just objects. They shouldn't count as humans. I completely think they should, which is why I signed this petition. But I'd just be curious, if you have kids, throw that in the chat. Like, how do you feel about that? If you'd like to find the petition, DK, where can you do that?
I will put it in the chat right now, and it's also on our Facebook page.
All right, very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Very, very, very nice indeed. Why my sounds are not working.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
You're getting a go, PK. Not a lot of time to just like smell the roses, PK, and get things in order, PK. Very frantic PK, just trying to bring you a good podcast, PK. A PK without a voice, PK.
I was gonna say your voice sounds better.
A little bit. It's going in and out. Going in and out. Man, Atlanta has been, man, it came after your boy hard. Came after. Would you do me a favor? I need you on the bed. I have the Houston hat. I want to switch back and forth because I want to pay respect.
What about Portland?
I don't have a Portland hat because nobody sent me a Portland hat.
I got an Oregon hat.
Bring it on in here. By the way, if you ever want to send us, we started this last week, so it's probably we're not gonna get anything worthwhile for a while to do on the show. I think I just said wild like way too many times there. But the mystery P.O. box is something I'm very excited about, all right? We've got an address now where you can send us like anything. It could be a note. It could be something you saw at a yard sale that you're like, you should put this up in the studio. It could be something you want us to try on the show, something nasty, something funny. If we ever pop into your mind, right, I want you to send it to the mystery P.O. box. And that's care of PK and DK, 1819 Peachtree Road, number 700. That's in Atlanta, 30309. All right. So, and I'll put that on the dailyf.com. Also coming is a blog on our Power 96.1 website. So that's coming up here in a few minutes. I'll give you those infos as soon as we have that up. Why did that take so long to get that to me?
Is there an issue? You're a little grumpy today.
No.
I might have to put the Maleficent hat on your head or send your ass to the corner.
The Maleficent hat right there is the PMS hat. So that's what that is. We have some great No Chill Dan stories coming your way. No Chill Dan is our new boss. We named him that. Why? Because Dan has no chill. And man, these stories are not going to disappoint. At one point, No Chill Dan blacked the F out.
Yeah, at a meeting and
who did he remind you of? Who did he remind you of?
My father.
Oh, man.
Whenever my dad would get mad at me growing up. Ugh.
I was like, man, I know what not to do here is, and that's upset No Chill Dan because No Chill Dan got no chill. So and how he got the station's Snapchat banned.
Yes.
It finally got back up, and he's about to ban it again. I love No Chill Dan. Great stories coming your way. I'm also trying to get a hold of our afternoon guy who's awesome. His name is Maddox. This fool is going to he's going to South Korea. Mm-hmm. He's getting married there?
I don't think so. I think it's just a vacation. His girl is from there, I believe. Okay,
and this fool wants to go to the line. Like, you guys know our tagline is live a great story. We try to inspire you to do the same thing. We want you to live a great story. That's the whole thing. It doesn't have to be a good story. It could be a bad story. It just has to be a great story, you know. But the North Korea border, I don't know if I would gamble with that one. That's even out of your boy. And you know me. This is the guy that wanted to, with no passport, like do that donkey ride into Mexico when we ended up in Terlingua, Texas. So you know I'm adventurous. But the North Korea border, son, you crazy. So I'm trying to get a hold of him. Hopefully we can have him on tonight. If not, I'm going to record him so we have him next week, because next week he's going to be over there. So, and I told him real time, like if you do go to the border, yo, we got to get you on the show.
Yeah.
Bro, I want like the final images of your life on here, is what I'm saying.
He's not going to die. He definitely won't die, but he might end up in North Korea prison.
You don't want to mess with North Korea. North Korea is, no.
Didn't they, and maybe I just made this up in my head, but didn't they like put something on somebody who was close to the border to make it seem like they did something? And,
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Let's respect these fools for no F's given.
Respect.
We're some other things happening tonight on the podcast. We're gonna go in the DM, which is a lot of fun. Going in the DM with DK. Yeah, remember last week's DMs?
Yeah.
They did not disappoint.
No.
How do we feel about?
Well, I have one in particular that I wanted to share. That when I read it, my mouth dropped every time there was another screen.
All right, in the DM.
DK reading all your DMs. DK reading all your DMs. DK reading. DK.
Explain that segment, by the way, for the new people.
So DMs are, direct messages that you get on the IG, the Instagram, or the Twitter.
Did you just say the IG?
Yeah, that's what it's called now.
Okay.
Nobody says Instagram anymore,
Okay.
apparently. I'm very old school. So any messages, private messages that you get, men, women alike, slide into people's DMs. You don't even have to be friends with them. So if you happen to get anything that's kind of funny, kind of crazy, kind of interesting, just screenshot it and send it, and I can totally blur out the names, whatnot.
Okay.
Just want to read them.
All right, so that's coming up in just a little while right here on the podcast. So stand by for that. We were able to find some amazing crawfish in Atlanta, right next to my new favorite shops. And I'm not going to tell you what you figure out that name. It's the second one over. You can't see the cafe thugging something either. Oh man!
And
all right, if you're in Atlanta, we'll tell you where, because we went to like 3 crawfish places back to back to back.
We
Your
had
boy,
Crawfish Sunday.
you want to talk about a Fat Man Friday? We took that to Sunday to the next. I got to get on a diet, man. We went 3 at driving to the second place. I was thinking to myself, the first place crawfish wasn't good, so I have to eat again to try to find decent crawfish in Atlanta, right? But at that time, my stomach was like about to explode. Right? So
Right.
I was waiting for DK to be like, nah, you know what? Let's do this next weekend or something. I'm kind of full. She never said anything.
No, I was hungry.
She never said anything.
I was hungry.
So then we eat at the second place, and now I'm like literally like I need like the medics to get me out, right? The medics to get me out. So we get in the car, and what happens?
Then we go to the next place.
We go to the third place. Respect
Yeah.
our ass. Respect. But we did find an awesome crawfish place, and if you're in Atlanta, we'll tell you where that is. Some other stuff tonight on the podcast coming up. We got to fill you in on our new morning show podcast that might be called something that starts with a play and ends with a house.
All right.
I don't know. You might have No Chill Dan to think about that. That's what No Chill Dan does. He doesn't chill. But he does do podcasts with names play and house in there. 10 basic questions that every adult should know. We told you about that. How eating pizza can actually help you lose weight. I call BS on this because look at me. I eat pizza like daily, and yeah. And the Kelly and Michael drama broke my heart, man.
Me too. It's like seeing a real life breakup. I know they're not a couple by any means. I've been following Kelly for over 10 years.
I just love their chemistry. Their chemistry was so awesome, and it really,
so
you know what it
sad.
feels like? It feels like, man, if that chemistry wasn't real, like what is? And I don't know, daytime TV for me is like horrible. That's like pretty much the only show that I could watch. And again, like when you hear something and you see the chemistry and you're just like, man, I really thought you guys were way closer than that. So,
But you don't know.
and
it's still
today,
unfolding.
man, today did it get real? Like from both ends.
Right.
Like I really feel bad. I think, who do you feel bad the most about?
I feel bad for different ways. Kelly, because
I don't think I feel
like
bad for Michael at all after what he
She
did.
feels like her, she was backstabbed.
All right, so we'll break that down. It's coming up, and not to mention, will you bring up Luda's writer, which is
Of
hysterical?
course.
Mariah Carey has the best party idea ever. We all should do this, and the world's getting a naked restaurant. I'm gonna ask you if your boy should partake. Why are you laughing though?
PK's got jokes. PK's got jokes. Here are the jokes.
That's not. I'm not.
Wait, I'm trying to let you find your.
No, I wasn't gonna play that because I didn't think that was funny at all. I mean, I just.
Oh no.
Let's do some emails, comments, and tweets. You can send those in. PK@thedailyf.com.
Letters, oh we get letters. We get your letters every day. Mailman, mail today. Reach right in and pull one out.
Rip.
Those letters, I love those letters. Let's find out what you got to say.
Oh boy.
Mailman, mail today.
All right. A lot of you guys hit us up about the storms in Houston.
Yeah.
We both talked about this. We both were kind of sad that we missed that. We both were kind of sad. I don't know what it was. It's like, I know it wasn't a positive thing for Houston. I know, like, the weather there gets turned up. But it was like I was seeing, like, our old apartment. I was seeing the roads and stuff. And I don't know, man. That was a hard one to get through.
It hit me hard. I honestly, I couldn't stop watching the news. A lot of the newscasts were doing, like, live on Facebook, or you can watch live. And I was just staring and watching the whole time.
By the way, if
really
you're in the
awful.
chat, how bad was it? Here's some of the emails that I got in. Chloe, who's actually in the chat on our Spreaker app.
She's here now.
Chloe was saying it's been nonstop raining. She was working from home. Icky Vicky, real bad. Icky Vicky's the name. Real bad was the comment. Lots of places have closed. Hope ATL doesn't have horrible weather like this. And I don't hope like anybody has horrible weather. It's weird how much like. I guess we're still going through that transition phase of, I think Houston will always be home. Right. I think Atlanta is amazing. I think I'm always going to miss Portland and Fresno as well. It's just weird. It's really weird. Samuel was stuck at work. Bianca neighborhood that never flooded before were flooding. That's how bad it was, she was saying. Vanessa said it's terrible. I mean, we were just going back and forth. A lot of you also sent me some pictures, which I thought was awesome. Thank you for that. One of the ladies worked at one of the high rises downtown.
The Shell Station.
And took a picture of the Bayou Park. What's the park called? Where we
Buffalo Bayou?
Buffalo Bayou Park, and it was just completely flooded. So thank you for those pictures. It was surreal also seeing like where we used to jog all the time. I know we got jokes. Your boy jogging. But it was surreal to see that. By the way, our friends wanted to call or something. Tell them to call my phone. They can call at any time.
Sure.
What do they want to say? Are they putting us on blast?
I don't think so, no.
Is there something happening here? What's going on?
I'm not sure.
What,
I'll tell them to give us a call.
What you got over there as you secretly gave me your phone to read?
Oh, no, I didn't secretly. I was pulling up Luda's Writer for a little bit later. We have some exciting things that we're doing this weekend, and I want us to pull up Luda's Writer and then see all of the things that are on there, and then if we're backstage with him, which we're supposed to maybe be, I want to see if I could find these items.
You're very excited about introing. This is, by the way, our schedule right now, right? This is our so tomorrow night we've got who's your boy that you wanted to go see?
Taboo from Black Eyed Peas.
So tomorrow night it's like this little lounge, and it's for a great cause, and it's with Taboo. So that's that. Then we have a race Saturday morning. Aoki, if you're in Atlanta, get those tickets because Aoki's going to be awesome. That's all day on Saturday.
Yeah,
so make sure you get those tickets. Sunday we got Luda. Man, I don't know. By Monday I think I might be dead again. It's like nonstop. It's awesome. But it's nonstop. What are you the most excited about? Is it Luda? Is it Aoki? What are you the most excited?
Oh, I am really excited about Ludacris.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's been one of my things. I have two weird celebrity crushes. Well, Ludacris is obvious because we've been talking about that for a little while now. But my other one, and he's performing. It's a Sweetwater 420 Fest. It's Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, yeah.
And he's on Friday, so I really want to go.
I'm going to test you on the Kid Rock love here in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Back to emails, comments, and tweets. Anthony was saying, your YouTube stuff cracks me up. You guys should come out for a drink next time you're in town. Take care. I don't know what town Anthony is in.
In Portland.
It's Portland?
Yes.
Absolutely, we'll do a drink. Abso-freaking-lutely. There is some people from Houston coming here, and I promised them, I said, look, if you buy your ticket and you come to Atlanta, I will buy you tickets to the Braves game. So we're going to a Braves game. It's in September.
Perfect.
I'm waiting for the weekend. So I'm gonna that's going to be awesome. We're going to hang out. So, and again, anybody wants to come out here, pk@thedailyf.com. We'll go up. Tickets on me. They're not going to be good tickets by no means, but we'll go. All right. The nicest comment I've ever gotten came in saying regarding all the rain, and I thought it was like this, just wow that somebody said this. It was like, you guys left and Houston's crying is what they said regarding the rain. I thought that was cool. Ken said, today I posted up there just because I just wanted to hear a good joke. So I posted something which I will never do again because you guys are nasty.
I saw some
You guys
of these.
nasty. I said, tell me a quick joke. And I was thinking like, what's my go-to joke?
Like, what does the fish say when he runs into the wall?
Damn! Get it? Because it's a damn.
Oh, God.
Come on. And then he hit his face and he's like, damn. Anyway,
yeah.
That's not what I got. Some of these, I'll do this few PC ones. Ken said, what's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year, one's a great year. Caden say, why did Winnie the Pooh get mad at Tigger? Okay, I can't do that one.
Oh, God.
Layla, I can't do that one. Did you see this one?
Oh, yeah.
We can do that one, right? I mean, she's Hispanic, so if she says it, can I say it?
I don't know.
Oh, what's a Mexican's favorite bookstore? Borders. Kind of chuckled at that. Adam said, what do you call a nun in a wheelchair? Virgin Mobile. And Yeah, so I will never again ask you guys for
Those are definitely like PG-13 /
Yeah.
R.
I will
rated.
never. Lesson learned.
Our generation's greatest love story? Probably not. It's still fun to watch. Welcome to our dysfunctional life, the PK and DK show.
In the chat, make sure you're going through the chat because the people must be hurt, girl.
Of course, they're talking a lot about Portland's getting some bad weather as well. So a lot of wind and storms. And Portland, like the last few days, has been in the 90s too.
Yeah.
We got all sorts of crazy weather going on in the country this week.
Not here though. Here it's been like 85 and sunny.
I know, I got a sunburn. Sorry to brag. Ugh.
I got to get to your shoe video in
That's
just a few
awful.
minutes. Let's see. The no chill dance stories. Remind me, we got to get to that. You wanna jump into Wine Wednesday?
Of course.
Let's crack a bottle.
Everybody get your drinks.
Get your drinks. Let's do it right
Alcoholic
now.
if you're 21 and over.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. White girl drunk.
All right. Didn't we already do this one?
This one's one of my favorites. So we definitely have new people that come in and out all the time.
Okay.
And for those who are always with us on Wednesdays, it's a great reminder.
Okay.
This is my go-to. So everyone has their go-to wines. It's either the Mirassou Pinot Noir, it's the one with the giant sun on it, or this one. It's called Estancia.
Yeah. Put it on you.
So 2014, and it's just a great table wine.
All right. Well, load me up because it's been a long week and it's gonna get longer. So let's do that. By the way, we were just debating a few minutes. I'll keep that off. Let's see. Do you have your questions as well? I wanted to go through the 10 questions that everybody should know.
Yeah,
There's
do.
actually 12 of them, but one of them I was like, well, what kind of questions? And she asked me one of them, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna blow. This is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be bad. This is going to be really bad. First, cheers to everybody. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday night. Look, man, this is prime TV hours, and for you guys to honestly take some time and to have us on instead of these like multi-million-dollar production shows, it just means a lot. We just hang out with you here, drink some wine, act the fool, always run late, yet here you are. Thank you so much.
Cheers to you guys.
Thank you to Alfie. Thank you to Chloe. Thank you to Iki, Izza, Racer, Esteban, Cheryl, Loki Thumbs, everybody in there. David, I'm sorry if I missed you. Elena, welcome. Rose, Emily, Christy, all of our lurkers, 15 lurkers, the people. Wrinkled Sheets is on the app. Wrinkled Sheets, how you guys doing? Haven't talked to you guys in a while. We need to have them on.
Absolutely.
Wrinkled Sheets is a podcast from Denver who also has like the girl on there. It's kind of like us. It's a guy and a girl. And the girl also has her own podcast. We should do that with you.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking to myself, that's going to be garbage. So
That's really rude.
we probably
PK.
shouldn't do that with you.
How do you
but-
know it's going to be garbage? I'm a superstar.
All right, so next Wednesday, your boy's gonna take the day off, right?
All right.
So it'll be just the DK show. There you go. You know I kid. So cheers to everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. Cheers to you, honey.
Cheers.
To you. Anita, there's no angle for me to hide anymore. Well, I drink my wine. I used to always be like slick about it. I kind of want to use the hoop too because like, you know, Smeeze was telling me we have the hoop up, the hoop cam. If you're new to the show, we got a basketball hoop, and then we used to do the segment News and Do We Know, where we would quiz each other if we didn't know something. You go to the hoop. If you miss the hoop, then it's a full chug wine.
Or whatever's left in your wine glass.
We can't really do that anymore because now we're getting up at 3 a.m. So it's like we can't get up 3 a.m. and like when we used to do that, maybe we'll have to do like a Friday edition of the show to where we can bring that back.
What we can do is like a Friday, I was going to say like a brunch, but
That would be Sunday.
Maybe a happy hour.
I don't know. I don't know
how that would work.
It used to work a lot better when the hoop meant that if you missed it, you'd have to do a full glass of
Maybe
wine
we
chug.
should just try. Just do it, and then we'll see what happens
I'm not
tomorrow.
getting at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hell, like, you lost your damn
We
mind.
just won't tell No Chill Dan, our
No.
boss, what we're doing.
No Chill Dan.
He's
will
like, why are
smell.
you guys throwing up in the background? I don't know.
No Chill Dan, don't play. Do you want to bring up those 10 questions?
Yeah.
Bring them up.
Okay.
If we miss, we'll just do it for drinks. We won't do it for like killing the entire wine. I kind of want to test out the hoop, man. I was kind of excited that I was able to get the hoop up. So, plus at some point, one of us is going to have to go over to the corner. So that's going to have to happen.
Yeah. Instead of just Kiki.
Instead of just, look who got up.
Look who woke up.
Maybe that's just the Kiki cam. Or whatever. All right. So you're bringing that up?
I am, yes.
In the chat as well, is there, hang on a second, let me refresh the chat. Sometimes my chat locks up as well. So, let me bring that back up. All right. In the chat, let's see. Is there supposed to rain later? I think they're still talking about the rain in Houston. I think the rain has died down. That's pretty much it for the rain there, right?
I'm not a meteorologist.
I know, but you're like 24/7 on the weather there.
I really am.
It's the weirdest thing.
I'm obsessed.
She gets up and she like listens to the weather in Portland and in Houston, and I'm like, and in Atlanta, and I'm like, you're very selective by like where you pick the weather. Why don't you just watch national news or something?
I don't know what it is. I just like to stay connected, okay?
All right, well, stay connected with your 10 questions. Are you ready to go?
Almost.
Okay. How long is this going to take you?
Well, I pulled up the wrong one.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. I can tell you about, I don't want to get to some of this stuff too early here. Man, you're really kind of screwing me here. How much longer are you going to be?
It's the wrong link that keeps pulling
my
up.
God.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
say it.
No, I ain't saying none. I do want to say, I wonder, is there anybody in the chat or anybody listening that can hit us up on Twitter at PK and DK? Anybody that works at, I don't want to say the name of the store, but let's say it's the best place to buy stuff. All right, so we went there. So Mac came out with some new Mac Air Max, I guess is what they're called, the tablets or whatever, the notebooks. They came out with those yesterday, all right? So follow me on this. So 2 days ago, we walk in, and old boy comes out of nowhere, right? And first he says he doesn't do it for commission. So, and I always take everybody to their word. So that's my first question. Do they sell on commission? Because then he proceeded to like really pressure us into buying a Mac, saying, well, man, we never have deals like this. They pulled them from the store, but we have like 2. This is crazy. If you don't buy this, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Like all this stuff, right? So I remember, like, I almost did it, but then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I read an article that said when they pull them, it's because new MacBooks are coming out, New products are coming out. Mm-hmm. So I called him on that. I'm like, well, if you guys pulled them, isn't there some new stuff coming out? So you're telling me I'm going to buy something, and then tomorrow something else is going to come on. He was like, well, I don't have any kind of knowledge. I don't have any kind of knowledge like that. And I'm like, all right. So then he had to go do something, so we just ducked out of that store quick.
I don't think they get commission, but if I remember correctly, because I used to work there for a few months, you're supposed to hit like a certain goal. So, and then any open products, which is what he was trying to sell us on, you definitely want to push those out.
I guess
first.
my 2 questions is, do they work on commission? And the second question is, do you think the day before the new Macs came out that he knew? Or is Apple so secretive with what they're doing that even the employees in those stores don't know the day before? Now, I'll give it to you that he probably didn't know like a week ago, a month ago, maybe earlier this week, not this week, but like maybe Saturday or Sunday. But the day before it was announced at 4 p.m. or like 2 p.m., do you think he knew, which is why he was really trying to pressure us into buying something that was like an open box item, right? Do you think he knew? Or maybe it was just a great deal and we missed out on a great deal. Maybe we just really messed up and missed out on a great deal.
We could see what people in the chat. I have my own opinion.
What do you think?
I think that if that's your field and that's what you're doing is you're selling laptops, computers, MacBooks, whatever, then you definitely are reading the trades and you know what's going on. So I don't think he was being 100% honest.
I don't know.
Unless you're just that dumb, and then that shouldn't be your job.
But Apple is really, really strict when it comes to like what people know.
Okay, I'm not very intelligent when it comes to laptops or anything like that, but I was able to find out like 2 hours later that something was going to be released. So
but you didn't know when. And 2 hours later when we looked it up, you said it was going to be released in June.
Well, that's when the, whatever it's called, What is that? When they have that big...
Right,
Yeah.
right. 2 hours later, you didn't find out it was going to be released the next day until the next day. And the next day we wake up and it's like, hey, new MacBooks were released. And we're like, oh my God, thank God. But then the other part of me is saying, I think in Best Buy, and again, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, wait, we're not supposed to...
Whatever. I think you could take the product back within a day, right? So literally, if something was announced, we could have taken that other computer back. So I don't think the guy has too much, to gain on us if we would have bought that because we could have just brought it back. Am I wrong? Hit us up. If you want to get in the chat, it's at pkanddk.com. That's where you'll find it. You can also send us a tweet at pkanddk, and it'll come right to my phone. What you got?
In the chat, so we have Sherelle saying managers often tell employees to push certain products. Loki Thumbs is agreeing. Simply for point of sale for that day. Icky Vicky, I'm sure he knew right before. Yeah, so.
Okay. Hang on, I'm redoing my chat too. I'm having a few little technical glitches. All right, so keep putting it in the chat because I'm curious on what you guys are saying. And if you have our app, you can put it in that chat, and I'll see it. Hopefully, I'll see it there as well. All right, you want to get to those 10 questions?
Yeah,
do you have them?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's get to the 10 questions. I'm curious to know how many of these your boy's gonna mess up, and I bet you it's probably gonna be all 10. Probably going to be all 10.
So did
Do
you
me a
want me
favor.
to skip the first one since you didn't know what it was?
We won't count the first one, but we'll use it as an example.
Okay.
Hey, will you guys take in the chat, if you're at pkanddk.com, if you're listening to this on the app, or if you're watching a replay of the show, do me a favor and keep count, and then just put the number at the very end of this of how many of these you got right. How many of these you got right, all right? That way I don't feel like the world's biggest dummy, or maybe I will. But be honest. All right, question number 1 that you already gave me, and I still don't know the answer.
What type of word is loosely?
What's the title of these questions as well?
So, I mean, how many of these 5th grade test questions can you get right?
All right, and the first one is?
What type of word is loosely?
So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, that's between tight and like loose. It's kind of like loosely. It's not like really, really tight. And then she goes and drops this on me.
Oh my God, is it a noun, an adverb, adjective, or a verb? Oh no, PK.
Yeah, I'm strictly guessing. Adjective?
Okay, and you know what is an adjective?
I have no idea.
Something that describes.
I know a verb is an
All right.
action, right?
Sorry, it's an adverb. You were wrong.
Wait, hold on. Run them down. Do you know what they all are?
No, I'm guessing with you.
Yeah, but what's an adverb?
I
Oh,
forget.
see, how you got to act like I'm dumb?
I
And then
forgot.
you don't even know what it is. Don't look it up. No, we ain't got that kind of time. Get back to the questions. I don't know what you think you're doing over there. What? Smee, zero chance PK knows this.
Aw.
I hate you. You
Yeah, you guys,
stupid.
we should all play together.
You stupid. You and your stupid A&M education. I hate you.
Oh, God.
What is it?
Okay,
All right,
for
go
number
ahead.
2.
All right.
A scale is used to weigh a bag of fruit. The scale shows 13.456 ounces. What is this value rounded to the nearest tenth of an ounce? So the nearest
13.456?
So it's 13.5.
13.5. Boom.
13.45,
13.5.
13.4, or 13.46. We're rounding it to the nearest
13.5.
tenth.
13.5 is the first one. You don't even need to finish.
Okay.
Boom.
Good job.
Mac Daddy.
All right.
Building.
There you go.
Come on now. Coming
Question
at me with
number
math.
3. Which 4 presidents' faces appear on Mount Rushmore?
I got options?
Yes.
Okay, so first one's Washington, Lincoln, Adams, Madison, Jefferson, Roosevelt. I know Roosevelt's on that bitch. Oh man, do they all have Roosevelt? Roosevelt, Washington. I know Washington's on there too. Jefferson and Lincoln. Oh, damn, is Lincoln on there? Ooh, don't move. Get your fat fingers off the laptop. Hang on, I'm trying to figure this out. Washington, Lincoln. Hold on, I'm trying to picture it. Nah, there's one dude with the glasses. Is that Jefferson? No, that's Roosevelt. All right, so we know he's on there, and Washington's got to be on it because he's on everything, right? Lincoln's got to be on it. I feel like, and Jefferson. Ooh, what'd Jefferson do? Wait,
Which one is it?
3. I'm gonna go Roosevelt, Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln. Watch me just nail this.
Correct.
Boom!
All right.
There you go.
All right. Question number 4.
Woo! I took that on my citizenship test, and it went just like that.
What does the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution grant citizens?
Oh, come on. That's easy.
Okay.
Freedom of speech? Or
That's on there, yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom
All
of
right.
religion, speech,
Yeah,
press,
number
and
1. Come on, I
assembly.
got that. That's
Wait,
easy.
no, that's number 4.
There you go.
Click on it. Click on the motherfucker.
I am.
All right, let's go.
I
That's
have
an
a
easy one.
really slow laptop because you broke it.
I didn't break it. That's your laptop. Buy a new laptop instead of 5 pairs of shoes. All right, what's next?
The 3 classifications of rocks are
Oh, shit.
volcanic, metamorphic, and sedimentary. Metamorphic, igneous, and volcanic. Sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic, or sedimentary, volcanic, and igneous. I hope I said those words right. Did I say that with confidence?
I don't know.
I don't know
Last
either.
one is my guess.
I was gonna say
no, even if I get this right, they should give me a wrong on this one.
Yeah.
I have never heard of. I know volcanic is a rock, right? I have no idea what sedimentary.
Or
Is that like
igneous?
sand?
Yeah,
No, that's
incorrect.
wrong. What's does it tell you what right is or no?
It will.
All right, and it just skipped over. We need to get a better laptop. All right, so if you look that up, if you wanted to know, what state is the Grand Canyon in? That's easy. Because the only reason I know this is because it's right next to Vegas, and I always say no to the tours. Nevada, come on.
There you go.
Nevada, what are you doing? Come on, 100%. Boom. You put your life savings on that. Shit. What happened there? Don't put your life savings on
No,
that.
it's definitely
What happened there?
Arizona.
Really?
Yes.
No, that shit's right next to Vegas.
No.
It is. They have helicopter tours from like Vegas to the Grand Canyon. Oh. Now, I'm gonna need a map on that one.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot, stupid.
I've been to the Grand Canyon.
How many of these have you got right?
It's totally in Arizona. Even everybody in the chat.
Oh,
Arizona.
everybody in Arizona knows, or in the chat knows where the Grand Canyon is. Like, oh. I swear to God, guys, from Vegas they have helicopter tours.
Because they
Where are we gonna fly
they're
to?
close.
New York City?
They're on the line, like Vegas and Arizona. Oh my God, you need a map. All right, this one.
I will not deny that fact.
This only has 3 different choices.
All right.
Which branch of U.S. government writes laws?
Legislative. Boom. Come on, I know that one.
There you go.
God, this computer is so slow. You
I'm
guys, I wish you
sorry.
could see how slow this computer is.
I'm sorry.
She clicked on it, and it just now registered, by the way. It just now registered. All right.
You got that correct. Good
All right.
job.
Thank you. What's next?
Which president is on the $2 bill?
Oh, my God. That's the annoying bill that nobody takes.
I have a lot of them,
I hate
remember?
those. I hate those because every time you try to give it to somebody, they're like, we don't take $2 bills. And I'm like, it's money.
Or somebody
money.
told me, they're like, is this a joke? They thought that it was fake. And I'm like, no, $2 is a real U.S. currency.
And then we had a guy that like, did I share the story? I might have shared the story. When we were moving from Houston, the guy saw us with some $2 bills we were going to take to the bank to like get real money. And the dude is like, oh my God, $2 bills. Can I buy them off you? And I felt so bad for the guy. I'm like, well, look, if they mean something to you, I just gave him like, and I didn't realize how many $2 bills I was giving him. I thought it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3, but they were brand new. So they had all stuck together. It ended up being like $20-some. I'm like, oh man. Just gave some random guy $20, but I guess he'd like love $2 bills. So
Back in the chat real quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
David Garcia says you might be thinking of the Hoover Dam, PK.
the Hoover Dam, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one
That's
that
what I
they
was
do
doing. That's what I was
tours.
thinking. Of course.
So which president? Is it John Quincy Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, or James Madison?
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know.
You have to make a guess.
John Quincy. How do you can't tell me no? Do you know?
Isn't it Andrew Jackson?
No, he's on the 100, right? Hold on. We've already clicked on the button. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thomas
Jefferson. I told you what I tell you. Emily saying me too. Over in the other chat, Henry saying get to the chopper. I love that. What's your next one?
A turtle weighs 145 pounds.
Oh, God.
It is 5 times heavier than a baby turtle. How much does the baby turtle weigh?
Can I use a calculator on this?
No, you can use like scratch paper.
All right, no, I can do this in my head.
145
Well,
divided
hold on.
by...
Shh. Turtle is heavier than a baby turtle. 5 times. All right, so 5 into 145. Don't touch it. Oh. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, so 1 is out. 5 times 140 is like way over 145, so that's out. 5 times 35 or 5 times 29. Both of those are complicated pieces of math that I cannot handle. 5 times 3 is 15, so that's out because that would be 100. Boom, 29 pounds. Oh.
There you go.
How a mind of a genius works, folks. How a mind of a genius works. What's next?
Who came up with the 3 laws of motion? Was it Isaac Newton, Benjamin Franklin,
Newton.
Plato?
No.
Okay.
Newton. Come on, that's
Isaac
easy.
Newton.
Yeah. Newton laws of relativity physics 101, I think.
Which pronoun is an example of third-person point of view? You, I, they, we. Third-person point of view.
They.
Look at you.
Did I get it?
You
Oh,
got
man.
it.
What's up,
And
fifth graders?
And the final.
What's up, fifth graders?
The final question.
Yeah.
Which of the following life cycles of the butterfly is correct?
Yeah, just guess. Well, I don't even know how
Is
to say
it egg, pupa, larva, butterfly, egg, larva, pupa, butterfly?
What's
larva,
a pupa?
egg? I don't know. It's something in the middle.
Oh, no, it's larva because they're creepy as hell. No? It's got to be egg, larva, pupa, butterfly. Go number 2, go number 2, go number 2. Boom. Ooh. Fire.
You got 8 out of 2.
Fire.
So it says, not bad. School for you was probably 50% fun, 50% studying. You didn't take things too seriously, but you still retain enough basic information to be a functioning adult.
Smee's in the chat saying Jackson about to get booted from the $20 bill. Ain't that correct? And,
By a lady.
Smee's, bro. What are you putting in there,
By
man?
a lady.
And a lot of you, how many of those did you guys know? Megs, what's going on, Megs? See you in the chat right there. Made it home watching. I can chat you. Megs, nice to see you again. How's the pregnancy going? Give us a little update on that. 8 out of 2. Did you keep count about how many of those you knew?
Oh, probably about the same.
Okay, so you didn't.
No, I would say about the same.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy? So there was this meme going around that said, you know, you're sitting in 8th grade math or whatever. When am I ever going to use algebra again? And then you go to your daughter's like book bag and pull out like her math homework and you're like, oh, this is when. Like,
Yeah.
when you got to teach. Yeah. I don't know about us having children because it would be really, really difficult. I give my dad major props because my dad had so much patience with me growing up. Because I would get so bored and, you know, he would just sit down and go over all of my homework and everything. And now as an adult, I realize how difficult and challenging it is, like having 2 jobs and then coming home and dealing with like me being like, I don't want to do my homework, but I had to. And I don't know. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. Aw. That's cute. That's cute. That's awesome. That's really cute. Let me go back to the point counterpoint because I want to play the video that happened right before. Literally, I haven't even had time to edit this video, but right before the show started, back to the point counterpoint right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
So you can vote online at pkndk.com. We'd appreciate any kind of votes and participation there. Also, I know that we started this thing on the point counterpoints on whoever would lose 3 out of 5 would have to do a challenge. And I apologize. It's been so busy here with a new job that we haven't even been able to complete our first challenge. We need to do that, and we're going to go back to the challenges here. Just give us a couple of weeks to get everything, the morning show podcast going. I got to answer those questions, too, in a few minutes. But let us get everything up and running and to the point that we can actually prep for the show and get some stuff in like a decent order, and we'll start doing the challenges. But please continue to vote, all right? Because tonight we were arguing about her ordering 4 pairs of shoes from Amazon, drunk, and what happens, or Nordstrom.
Drunk?
Nordstrom. You weren't drunk? Tipsy. All right. And whatever, it always happens. It always plays out this way. I'm the guy that's got to find the post office and return these. She hasn't returned the shoes that don't fit once.
Okay. The reason being is back in Houston, I didn't because the only Nordstrom around was in the Galleria. And if you're from like the Houston area, it's huge mall. It's really stressful. That's why I would always order things from online because I just didn't have time or patience to go there. But now that there's like 2 around here, so I can physically go tomorrow and do my own thing. I don't need you.
Okay.
I'm my own
you're
woman.
going to be returning them.
Thank you.
Your own woman? That's what you're doing right there?
No, that's great.
Hold on. I don't want to skip ahead. Here. Hang on. Let me, All right, so we're going to have some audio. You guys are going to have to, I haven't been able to hook up the digital connection to the computer, so you're just going to have to watch it off the big screen behind DK. But we should have some audio here with us as well.
Would you like to explain yourself here?
Guilty. So sometimes sometimes when I get a little tipsy, I get really happy, especially on payday. So I buy the things that I shouldn't buy that I really need, like shoes.
What's the return policy on these shoes?
So I got a pair of festival shoes. All white for festival.
All I care about is the receipt. Where's the receipt in here? How much was all this?
Doesn't matter.
I like how all of a sudden now...
Festival shoes, number 2. And these ones are like our friend Chantel. So they're dark, so they're perfect. And then...
How many festival shoes do you need?
You told me because my fat foot broke my other pair of these shoes, so I got a second pair of them. And then...
But you said there's another box.
No.
Is these more shoes?
No.
What are these then?
No.
What are these? This is unbelievable.
No.
But yet you can't buy a laptop for work, huh? So I'm buying you a laptop? Why is that? How is that the case?
Because you're my boss. Oh no! What are these? Oh
I
no!
swear to God, it's the festival shoes.
Not only that, they come with a free soul headband.
I swear to you, they better not be.
Cool! Look, it's Christmas!
Unbelievable.
Ooh. Look, these ones are cool because they tie all the way up
These
your
are
leg.
your Gladiators Titan shoes.
Let me stop it right there. So why do you need like 4 pairs of
So
festival
more
shoes?
festival shoes is what you're saying. Because the other 3 aren't for this weekend?
No, that's not possible. Why do you need so many festival shoes there?
I mean, they're just everyday shoes. I don't have, I only have 3 pairs of shoes right now. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did I almost miss the best part? I almost missed the best part. Hang on a second.
Oh, no. It's ugly. Oh, shit.
Look at that toe, look at that toe.
Oh, no. Maybe they go like this.
I don't think they fit.
Oh, shit. They don't fit. They definitely don't
Fat feet.
This is embarrassing.
El Cabo Man, there goes our first check. Dude, real talk.
Yeah, but this, I mean, honey, that's Gladiator-esque or Halloween shoes. Those aren't like normal everyday shoes.
These are festival shoes.
No, I don't think they are.
They are too.
That's some, Attack of the Titans shit right there.
Especially with
Can
this.
somebody have my back on that, by the way? How is that a festival shoe? Is that a festival shoe?
Have you
I
not?
kind of feel like that's not festival shoes. That's like Halloween, like I'm a Greek goddess shoes.
Have you not seen the pictures from Coachella?
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing cool shoes like that. I want to be like
Especially
the ladies at
with
Coachella. Oh,
Attack of the
I
Titans.
can't believe they don't fit. And you know what's really shitty is that I paid $15
Oh.
to make sure that they were delivered.
Oh, look at that.
Attack of the Titans shit right there.
Especially with this.
Struggle is real for your toes, honey. Honey, the struggle is
Especially
real.
Oh my god!
Attack of the
I
Titans.
can't believe they don't fit. And you know what's really shitty is that I paid $15 to make sure that they were
Oh,
delivered
my
before
goodness,
festival season starts on Friday, and they don't even.
If
fit
you're
on-
podcasting, I'm sorry. You'll have to go and
Let everybody know that I will walk you to it. You know how many pairs of shoes I have?
Oh,
Guess how many pairs of shoes your boy has. I'm going to show you right now. You don't even need to guess. Walk into the closet, high angle, because I got a fat face right now. All right. So I've got the shoes that are on my feet. And in my rack, I have, I don't know if you can see this,
There's nothing. There's nothing in there.
pair of flip flops,
a pair of flip-flops. Hold on, it's not focusing because his phone's off. A pair of flip-flops
a pair of
that
stolen,
I've had for like 2 years.
pair of stolen slippers.
Focus, you fucking phone.
Oh Jesus, angry.
Because he's been doing that all day.
Here we go. All right. I got a pair of flip-flops that I've had for at least 4 years. We got the white ones we just stole from a hotel. What else do I have in my shoe rack?
You have brown flip flops
Brown flip-flops that I've had for how long?
and boots.
That's it.
That's all I have.
All my shoes right there that I own.
That's all I have. Like you'd like up me in shoes with just one order. Like, how do you figure that that's normal?
So it's okay because what happens. I typically buy like 4 pairs or whatever, and I try them on, and if they don't work, then I return usually 2 or 3 of them. I picked this habit up from my grandmother, by the way. She was queen of going to the store, buying like 10 shoes when they were on sale because she has, hard to fit feet. Mine
Yeah.
happened to just be fat and ugly.
But that's why I'm saying. And that's how you guys can vote on a point counterpoint online. If you know you don't fit in shoes normally, why wouldn't you go to the mall and try them on?
Because I found some that are that I really like. They're on a great sale, and I don't just like buy. I like look at them for like months and wait till that they're actually on sale, and then I click buy. And going to the store, I always feel so guilty unless it's like Nordstrom Rack where they have all the shoes laid out, and then I can literally put my foot into all of them. Otherwise, like I go and I'm like, oh, I like this style. And then the poor guy has to bring out, or lady has to bring out like 20 different pairs of shoes because my feet are so awkward and they don't fit. And then I feel bad.
But then you can just return them by saying, hey, take these back. They don't fit. We don't have to go to the post office every time.
I know.
You know how much work you're putting on like so many people, and you're killing the environment. You know how many UPS trucks are out there just because of your shoes?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm a very green person too. Like I don't even throw away a piece of paper.
Okay, what do you do with a piece of paper?
I recycle it.
All right, that's a good point. You can vote on a point counterpoint online, which is you can vote on Team PK, which is come on guys, it's common sense. If you got awkwardly shaped feet that don't fit in gladiator shoes, you might want to go try them on, or that just boys just don't understand. It's easier to one-click shop. And how do you guys do it? Vote online right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
Our friend Hagopian is saying, how do you live with so little shoes? I don't know. I just, you know what? I use my shoes until they're like, typically DK will be like, all right, we got to get you a new pair of shoes because those are nasty, right? I'm just very simple kind of, I'll find something that works and then I just stick with it. I don't know. I've never really been into fashion to the point that like I spend my entire check on fashion. I spend my entire check in here. I just love electronics and you know, I don't know. Maybe I should be better about that. Maybe I should be better. Hashtag DK problems from John. I'm trying to get my voice back here. Wow, that's real close call, Megs. I guess there's some Thunder Chew that they're saying from Cheryl. Cheryl, I believe, is in Portland, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Cheryl. So just Cheryl. I'm just trying to figure out where the thunder and the rain is, because if it's in Houston, then man, I feel so bad for you guys. Forget the post office, PK. Close them shoes. Close. I don't understand that one. And me either, PK. I like makeup from Sherelle as well. Is there anything else that you see in there that I'm missing?
David says, I only rock 3 pairs myself.
Okay.
And then that's understandable, but only 4 pairs from Hagopian.
All right. We've got to talk about the morning podcast. We also have to talk about, let's do the No Chill Dan stories.
Okay.
And then we'll go podcast. We'll go into the DM. We'll go into the back in the day segment. And because we got another big day tomorrow. So we're trying not to go for like 4 hours tonight. But let's go with the No Chill Dan stories. A few things that stuck out with No Chill Dan this week. And this almost needs its own theme song because Dan doesn't do one thing, and that is chill.
So No Chill Dan is our boss, by the way. And he doesn't mind that we talk about him.
No, I don't think he does, no.
Or else we'd be pulled in the office.
But it's not like he's very kind of like easygoing. He's like one of those guys that's like very, very easygoing, but you're just kind of like waiting for him to just like, you know, go nuts. So which one of the No Chill Dan stories do you want to start off with? Do you want to start off with how he got the radio station Snapchat banned?
Yes.
And I kept telling him too, I'm like, Dan, and by the way, if you have a Snapchat, you could follow us at My President PK. What's yours?
Denise KAL. It's really difficult.
Denise
I need to update.
Yeah. Why don't you update that name?
I don't know.
So you can't use third-party apps with Snapchat. You can't, right? So I kept telling him this for like, I don't know, since I got here to Atlanta. And he's like, no. Dude, my pictures look so much bomb. Look at your stuff. Look at my stuff. And I'm like, dude, they're going to ban you. They're going to ban you. Sure enough, we get to the Bieber show, and he comes up to me. He's like, dude, they banned me. They banned me. Now, you got to keep in mind with No Chill Dan. No Chill Dan has been banned from Facebook twice. They shut his ass down twice. Just yanked it down. And then his Snapchat. I just can do nothing but respect.
There you go.
No Chill Dan.
Respect.
Story number 2 happened in a staff meeting, and you can probably do this a lot better than I can.
All of a sudden, he looks like he's going to flip the table.
No, but he's
You
cool.
sold my cover photo! And it gets all like red face. This is bullshit! And then his face gets red, and it looks like he's going to stand up and just flip the table over. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, this brings me back to when I was like 8 and my dad used to get mad at me. It's like, calm down. And it got so awkward, but the other person kind of wanted to fight too, I think a little bit. And
No, the other person shut the hell up, though.
No, man, no, we didn't have to sell it. No, I mean, it's up to you. It's whatever you really want to do. And I'm like,
But it's, you know what I love about, like, I don't know, like what your guys' boss, you know what's, let me say this too. It's like, I've been really, really fortunate. I've had like a couple of really, really good people that, you know, I would do anything for. I would quit for them. I would do anything for them, right? And that's why Dan is that second person. I've also worked with a lot of idiots, hence some other spots I don't want to talk about. You guys obviously know, but I've worked with some dummies, some people that are using the system, borderline criminal activity, right? So when you work for somebody like No Chill Dan, you're just like, oh my God, this feels just so good. So No Chill Dan is like the greatest guy around. But again, it's like, man, like during that meeting, he was so cool and chill. And just out of nowhere, he was like, you did what?
You sold
And I looked at DK, right? And I think I even mouthed the words, what does Nick do? chill. Right.
And
So
I'm like, we're all sitting
Dude, that
in
was
there
awesome.
like I've never seen this happen. Like this is
he did something else too that was like very no chill Dan. Oh no. So the other reason we call Dan no chill is because he'll post things that will get like so many thousands of hits, but things that like even your boy would be like, I probably can't do that. Like DK was like, PK, look at the story. We got to post this, right? And I'm like, well, we're probably going to get fired if we post this.
So-
and like 5 minutes later goes by and it's up online. And we're like, who posted that? Oh,
No Chill
Dan.
Dan.
So follow Power 96.1 because you'll see some of his stories. His latest story got 292,000 views. That's got to be like a station record. 292,000 views in like an afternoon.
I would err on the side of caution with No Chill Dan because there was some website that had like over 4 million followers or something on Facebook. It was like one of the pages that was liked, whatever, and Facebook pulled them down. So I don't know exactly why. Even like the people are coming out like, we don't understand why we were pulled down. We didn't do anything wrong. Sure, we got a few violations here and there, but they just shut them down. So I don't want us to just get shut down like them.
Yeah, so
But in
like,
the meantime-
there's stuff that like on this show I won't post, and you know this is the most unorthodox like podcast ever. There's stuff here that I'm like, I don't know that we can do that, and then like the next day I'll see No Chill Dan, and he's like, yo, look what I did. No Chill's back. 200,000 views. No Chill did it again, and I'm like, No Chill did it again. No Chill did it again. So it's awesome. It's really fortunate, and I wish that for everybody. I really, really hope because, you know, it's funny. I think it's become some kind of like a thing where everybody bitches about their bosses, and I'm telling you, it feels so good to once again work for a guy that you're like, yes, like this is awesome. This is exciting. This is, you know, he gets it, you know, and like when you're wrong, like during the show, he texted me, No Chill. He knows we're on a live podcast.
Uh-oh.
He knows we're on a live podcast. He just cursed me out in the
no.
middle of the show.
What did you do wrong?
Well, you know, the 10-second things weren't 10 seconds. So Dan is on my phone. What doesn't Dan do?
Chill.
But it's cool.
There you go.
It's refreshing and it's awesome and it's just really cool. I wish that for everybody in the chat or listening or replaying the show. It's like there's something to be said for working for a guy that you want to do everything and anything for. There's something to be said for that, you know, like, and especially, I don't know if you guys have ever had like the people that you're just like, man, you know, you hated going to work for. I had that for the last 6 years. So it's so refreshing, so freaking refreshing. Which speaking of Dan, he's the guy that, so we're brainstorming and in radio, you want to do some stuff. You know, everybody wants to be known for something. It's just how radio works, you know, like we have different segments and stuff. And, you know, and Dan also, I should say, No Chill Dan was the first guy that ever carried the Playhouse Morning Show out of Portland. All right. So if you're in Houston, a lot of you guys are in Houston, in some different cities and have no idea what the Playhouse is. Just bear with me. Give me like 60 seconds of your time because let me talk to the people in Portland and in Fresno. All right. So we did the show. It was very out there, very risque stuff that like, I mean, today I look back and I'm like, whoa, we probably should have been in jail for that. Like, man, pepper spraying people in their face. I'm like, ugh, can't do that stuff anymore. So whatever. So Dan was the first guy that ever, No Chill Dan, took that no chill attitude and put us on another market. So then we started syndicating that show, you know?
Into
Into
Madison.
like 18 markets after that. But No Chill was the guy that started it all. So it's awesome to have like made our loop back to No Chill. So we're sitting in there, we're like, man, I don't know what to do and stuff. Like, what should be my feature and stuff? And he's like, well, man, PK's Playhouse. Let's bring it back. Right? And I kid you not, I haven't, you were in the room. How would you describe the, like, how things went down?
We were having like a big brainstorming and just talking about things. They're like, yeah, we'll do the podcast at 9:00. And how about PK's Playhouse? And you're like, yeah. And it's like light bulb, ding, ding, ding.
And then of course,
everyone got happy.
and then you know what he goes? You know, and I'm like, yeah, that's like, he was like, No Chill Dan! No Chill! So I was like, damn. So here's how it's going to work because we got to manage expectations, all right? You guys have to understand a few things. So let me just throw this stuff out there, right? No Chill Dan is a huge fan of everything, but there's also guidelines now. So we can't just like, you know, show number one be, you know, crazy stuff. You know, we got to work up to certain things, right? So we talked about, and it's already on the schedule. We're gonna bring back the mystery box. There's some things going with Dorian, so I'm not gonna, I don't want to address that because that's Dorian's business. But we are in talks to like be able to somehow use Dorian and then build that. You have to understand something. Let me back up. When we built the Playhouse in the very beginning, it was nothing. It was nothing. It took years to build to what it was, and essentially we're starting from the very, very beginning right now again during this podcast. This is all going to be a podcast. It's going to be live. It's going to be live for you guys. So in Houston, you can listen to it in your cars, driving to work. In Portland, you can listen to it in Portland. You're going to be at 6 a.m., 6 to 7. It's going to be on, and then it's going to have immediately replays all morning long. In Houston, it's going to be live from 8 to 9, all right? So you'll be able to listen to our show, and you'll be there from the very, very beginning. The very beginning, it's probably not going to be much different than this, right? We're going to bring back some of the segments. We're going to have a lot of fun, but we're going to have to build it again. We're going to have to build it. It's going to take a little bit of time to really get all the pieces in place. So I just didn't want everybody to be like, oh, man, where's Naveen and stuff? Like, we gotta, it's gotta build. But the good thing is that Dan is no chill, and Dan does what Dan does.
Dan knows
and
what
he's
he
given
wants
us a great opportunity.
Yes.
And he's given us a great opportunity to really, really build it. Some questions in the chat. What special appearances by Naveen and Scooter? Absolutely. I'm going to reach out to everybody. I want to have everybody on from time to time. And who knows what that leads into? That might lead into some people moving here, and then we really build it. All I'm asking is for your patience because it's going to take some time, right?
Correct.
Because that was my biggest fear. Like, I don't want to let you guys down, but at the same time, I'm excited to, again, be using some of that, elements and, like, bringing that up. And, it's, times have changed, so we have to play a lot of music. But now we're online, and I love online. I think online is awesome. Like, what we do right now is awesome. We're going to do trips. We're going to do all this stuff. So we have to thank, honestly, more than anybody, No Chill Dan. Right?
Yeah,
Am
absolutely.
I saying anything I shouldn't be saying? I want No Chill Dan to...
if not, we'll definitely have a conversation tomorrow, but it's already out there.
I don't want No Chill Dan to be throwing staplers at me.
Yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah,
you already broke something in his office. So,
oh, yeah.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I think we did get thrown out politely. Once I was like, who touched and broke this?
I gave him that gift. I gave No Chill Dan...
You can't break a gift that
I gave him the gift.
Somebody.
I broke something I gave him, so I should have a little bit of slack on that, is what I'm saying. You want to go in the DM?
Sure.
By the way, any questions, I will address them. Throw them in the chat at pkanddk.com. Stephanie saying, love, No Chill Dan. A lot of people still want to know what No Chill Dan looks like. I kind of like the mystery that you guys don't.
He's a mystery man.
Because there's something to be said about, like, imagining a person. And it doesn't disappoint because it's like when you finally see No Chill Dan, and you will, it's not what you expect. I'm telling you, it's not what you expect. It's just like a very kind of like quiet, easygoing guy, but like, but it's funny. He's got like these sparks of no chill, which is why we named him that. Like he's like, dude, you posted that? That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm not telling you for my sake. I'm telling you for you guys. Follow Power 96.1 because every once in a while you're gonna see something.
And it's gonna be,
and you're gonna be like, no chill.
It's gonna be like laugh out loud, risque, and you're gonna be like, oh, no chill.
Oh,
yeah.
no chill.
Even like we were sitting at dinner and it was like all calm and fine, and then some story came up. I'm like my mouth dropped. I'm like, oh my god, of course this happened to you.
What was the story?
Juvenile. I don't know if we were allowed to say that story.
But I don't even remember it. Like, give me a hint.
Beer keg.
Oh, the beer keg story.
Yeah.
No, that's a good story.
Next week.
No, I gotta say the story. Can I not say the story? This is a great story.
I don't know.
People want to. The chat
love it. I don't know if we're allowed to.
Nice. Let's see. No Chill Dan equals gangster from Honey B22. It was like back in the day hearing PK not knowing what he looked like. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Big disappointment when you find out what I look like. So should I save it till next week? I'll save it till next week. What do you like? What do you?
It's a great story.
What, the No Chill Dan or like
Yeah.
you not knowing what I look like?
No, the No Chill Dan story.
So just real quick, No Chill Dan, like I asked him, I was like, have you ever been arrested? And he was like, well, kind of. And I'm like, all right, No Chill, what happened? He was like, in high school, he drove to was he skipping?
Just a long lunch break.
Long lunch break. So he drove by a beer truck and it was open. And he was like, man, we should steal some beer. And like, he was like, no, I don't want to get busted. So they go to lunch. On the way back, he sees the same. Was it on the way back? I thought 3 times he saw the beer truck.
I don't know why 3 times, but yeah.
Somehow during that day, the second time, he sees the same beer truck somewhere else, right? Doors open, nobody around. He was like, ooh, should we do it? I don't know. Third time he sees the same beer truck, he was like, F it. This is meant to be. It's been following us. So he takes like a keg and hides it in the forest. Dude, cops roll up in the school. I don't want to put his business out there. I'm just going to tell you that No Chill Dan does one thing, and that is...
Chill.
Chill.
No, chill.
You can't say Dan... Wait, Dan doesn't do one thing, and that is...
Chill.
Respect, 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 respect.
You're getting a very tired and delirious PK, by the way. Where's my wine? Did you drink a whole entire bottle?
No, I gave you half. You just happen to keep drinking more.
No, I've had like half a glass.
No, you've had 2. I keep pouring it in for you.
Let me check my connection, or what are people saying? No, my streaming quality is good, so I know I've got a report that it's cutting out for somebody. When are you going to bring on No Chill Dan and Riley? Riley's going on vacation starting tomorrow morning, and
She'll
be back on Wednesday. And I think we're going to build it, especially with a morning show podcast. It's going to be more of like everybody, because we're going to be doing it at work. So we're probably going to have special guest stars from time to time, and it's going to be awesome.
Special updates with, what did we call him?
Oh, Black Hat Brian.
Yeah.
I want to get
sports updates with him.
I want to get this other guy that like I've known for like God since I started in radio is like one of the smartest guys that I know, Black Hat Brian. But he's always on the computer, which is why I nicknamed him that, because I feel like he's always like hacking into the Pentagon or something. He's got like 3 screens, and he's like always, he'll come in like hair's messed up, and it's like 5:30 in the morning, and be like, man, I was up all night. And I'm like, damn, Black Hat Brian, what were you doing? Like, I know you were like the NASA website or something. Like, I feel like Black Hat Brian is like Mr. Robot or something. There you go. Can't wait from the podcast. Thank you, David. Meg. So is YouTube. We are going to start it with an audio podcast, and I'm going to try to have some cameras up as well. I don't know if it's going to be this legit, because honestly, this room, it costs a lot of money. So I'm not going to be able to wrap the studio and do all that. Again, we're starting from like the basics. When we started the Playhouse like TV show that we used to air, I got a bunch of surveillance cameras, and I got Tony, who was an intern, and then and we built it from that. Everybody remembers the final product, which I'm amazed and like I'm honored by, but they never really remember when it was like curtain and bad lighting and security cameras. Like some of the old footage is so bad that I can't even use anymore because it's like tiny. And it's like nobody remembers those days. Well, what we're doing is we're starting from back then. We're starting from like, step number 1. But the good thing is that we have an opportunity to really online start and then see where it goes. I'm a big advocate of online stuff because I feel like we can connect like nothing. I mean, radio is awesome. I love radio. It's in my blood. I'm always hopefully gonna do radio. But online, we can connect like. We can spend all the time in the world just going through the chat and just connecting with you guys. And that's a little more difficult when you're talking to like a million people that might necessarily not know or care about the formatics or,
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Am I sweating a lot? I feel like I'm sweating.
You are. Yeah. And it's time to switch hats.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's why you put it on me. Okay. It's like, let's not have anyone see that.
Yeah, I got to put the Houston hat on, right? All right. You want to go in the DM?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
DK reading all your DMs. DK reading all your DMs. DK reading, DK.
All right. In the DM is where we bring up some texts. It's not really text, is it? What is it?
So DMs are direct messages, and you can slide into people's DMs through the IG, Instagram, through Twitter, whatever you want. Snapchat, I guess. But this week I found this story which really irritated me, and it was about this girl who went on a Tinder date and didn't give it up, and the messages that she received. I have 3 screenshots. You and I, PK, are going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I just want to share with this because I thought it was absolutely insane. We can give our opinions after.
All right. So am I the blue or am I the gray?
You are the gray.
I am the... Oh, man, there's a lot. Give me, like, which window first, second, third, or how are we going to go?
First, second, third.
First, second, third. All right,
Correct.
Here we go.
DK reading all your DMs. DK reading all your DMs. DK reading, DK.
This sucks. I really want to hook up with you, girl.
Sorry, fam.
LOL. Why are you being like that? You seem like a girl that seeks pleasure, so why don't you just want to hook up with me, though?
Because I said so.
Why are you so stuck up, though? Do you think you're better than me?
I don't need an explanation. It's my decision.
That's clearly the reason you're a type of girl would F, but never be in a relationship with. Enjoy your youth because once you get used up, nobody will. Oh my God, this guy's Ruth. I can't read this guy's stuff. I feel bad.
I know. That's why I wanted to share this one, how awful people can be.
Enjoy your youth because once you get used up, nobody wants you and you'll be alone forever. I'm not going to say the next line. Do you pick it up from there?
Why so salty? It's not a big deal.
Get my blank off is a big deal. I have my manly needs. I also spent $30 on tolls, spent gas money, bought your poor ass drinks, and spent my time so you could turn around and do this? You told me you were into sexual things before we met, and I didn't do anything crazy to make you turn on me like that all of a sudden. You clearly don't respect other people and yourself, so you can F off B.
LOL, it happens, fam. What, am I a prostitute or something? I told you it was conditional, depending on blah, 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 blah. And then he replies,
How many quality guys want you? Educated, family-oriented, kind-hearted, have their life in order, and not crackheads. 0, bitch. I know how guys think. You're the type of girl we used to, oh my God. You're the type of girl we used to do something to alone. Have your real quality woman on the side.
LOL, I know you don't know me, so I really don't care what you're saying. You can't possibly hurt my feelings. You mean nothing to me.
Yeah, because your ego won't allow you to accept reality, girl. I'm very smart. I can tell a lowlife when I see one. Trust me. Your family doesn't even love you. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Oh my God. So,
ha ha.
That's so terrible.
All the dudes, yeah, we see them. They acting gross, take the PM. DK reading all your DMs. DK reading all your DMs. DK reading all your DMs. DK reading all your DMs.
Last week we had some funny
That dude
ones,
is like,
but
yeah.
this one it came pretty
you're
serious.
mad about that
so
one, huh?
I am, and I wanted to get people's take on it as well because this is like something that happened after a Tinder date. Tinder. I mean, I'm obviously not a part of Tinder. PK and I are married. But I mean, I've heard a lot of stories, and Tinder is a lot of like hookups. And so apparently he wanted to hook up, and she probably agreed to it. And then maybe when they met, she wasn't feeling it. But at the same time, he's like, I paid tolls, I paid for drinks, I paid for dinner. You told me I was getting some. And she's like, but I'm not a prostitute. I don't owe you anything. You didn't have to pay for all of this.
I'm kind of torn because, first of all, this guy's a jerk. For sure. You think they talked about that in the beginning, though? Because he said that they talked about it in the beginning. Even then yeah, you can't. I mean, dude, you got to take it like a man and keep it moving. Like, what are you doing?
But I mean,
what are you doing? But I wonder, like, if she does use guys to try to get things.
Because I definitely have heard of that from people. But for Tinder, like, is that all? And again, for anyone that's in the chat or anyone that wants to reply to us later at PK and DK, Tinder, is it always like you talk, you chat?
Hey, Honeybee 22 says it's Tinder, though.
Yeah. So does that mean that if you actually like meet up, it's a known fact that you're going to hook up? I don't know.
I don't know how that works. You know, I will tell you that I'm extremely happy that I don't have to be on Tinder, that I found her with all of her bad things. There's like 1,000 great things.
Oh, okay.
What? I give you
With
a
all of
compliment.
your bad things, there's one good thing.
No, I said 1,000,000 great things is what I said. But I'm glad I don't have to play those games. And I'm just trying to look at it from both sides. Obviously, the guy is a jerk, right? With bar none. I wonder, though, like if she was leading him on and then, because let me tell you why before everybody's like, you're such a jerk, PK. We're at lunch and we were eavesdropping into this conversation just today about this waiter, and he was telling us about how he was on this
Cougar
website.
Life.
What was it, Cougar Life?
Cougar Life. So it's women who are 45 years and older who date younger men that are in their 20s.
So the opposite of this, old boy was talking about he went out on a date with a cougar, and then the girls at the table he was saying that to were like, well, what happened? And he was like, well, I got some oysters out of her and stuff, like some expensive meals. And I'm like, okay, so you were using her, which I think is equally as jacked up as this guy was trying to use the girl, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what that game is on if people are using it just to get things, you know? I feel like in a weird way, Sugar Daddy is at least honest about everything up front. Sugar Daddy is honest. It's like, yes, I'm going to buy you a purse and you're going to sleep with me, you know? Like, would I do that? Absolutely not.
No.
Unless it's Gigi.
What? PK.
I mean, Gigi's pretty hot is what I'm
No,
saying.
she's taken by respect. There's no respect there.
So, but outside of Gigi, you know, I wonder if that's the game. Like, I don't know. And I hate to be the guy that's like, you know, because I worked with 6 years with people that were so judgmental about everything. So I always try to look at a story and try to break it down and look at it from every perspective. And I think also, apologies, I think that's what this podcast allows us to do. Talk things out, not necessarily be right or wrong, just have the time to be able to talk things out instead of just saying, you know, the headline and moving on. It's like, I don't know. Maybe she was leading him on. That doesn't mean the guy wasn't a complete dick, which he was, obviously. What are people saying in the chat? Go ahead.
They are saying from El Cabo Man, ha ha ha, they took his lunch money.
As they should,
Yeah.
because you shouldn't be, you know.
They're like, people are saying that it's just Tinder though. Who talks about that in the beginning?
Wait, why am I going to the wall? DK sending PK. Are you gonna? DK can't send me to the wall. You guys can send me to the wall. If you think I should
You're
go to the
talking
wall.
about Gigi. All like sexual and awkwardly.
Have you seen her photo shoot?
I have.
Gigi is fine, girl.
Okay, I don't need you to tell me. That's why I can't wait to see what Taboo tomorrow.
You gotta go to the wall.
on Saturday.
You gotta go to the wall.
Lude on Sunday.
One of us is going to the corner. You guys pick.
Hey, it's okay. My husband's obsessed with Gigi. I can talk to all three.
You've
of
been
you.
obsessed about Ludacris, so what's the difference?
I mean, I don't talk about him like that.
What are you talking about Ludacris?
Oh, look at his photo shoot. Plus, I thought that like he has a baby coming.
Yo,
or
DK
something.
was so late on this Gigi photo shoot. If you haven't seen it, come on. We slipping, fellas.
Oh God.
On Vogue, right? She like last night we were sitting in bed and she was like, look, she did this handstand in the bed and people are recreating it. And I'm like, you're like 3 weeks late, girl. Like, you got to get on Gigi's Instagram. Like, what are you doing?
You are such a creep.
Oh, my
And
God. Can I bring up her Instagram? She's got this most awkward video. No, I know you think I'm a creep. But
No, you are.
I'm not
because-
being a creep. I'm not
okay,
being a creep.
real quick.
All right, I'm bringing
real
it up.
quick.
Go ahead.
So
No, you have to see this.
I will see it, but real quick.
Because this mind fucked me.
Okay, let
All right.
me speak.
Sorry.
So we have PK and DK on Instagram, which is like a shared thing for the show, whatever. However, it used to be like PK's. And so he is the one who follows everybody. So I go on there and post things, and then
You can
I'm
see who I follow?
accidentally on there, and
Oh,
and I'm
shit.
thinking I'm going through my like Instagram feed because I follow a lot of like fitness, health food, sports, and like that's it.
Hold
and
up.
then I see all these like sexy women pictures. I'm like, I don't follow this, and I'm like, what the hell? What a creep! It's so creepy. I'm like, good lord, I hope these girls are at least like 18. But
Yo,
you have
of course they are.
You have so many like Instagram models that it's like overwhelming. And I totally caught you, and I never noticed this just till yesterday because like on
Can you
my
see who I follow if you just go there?
yeah,
Or do I have to log in?
I think you have to log in.
I don't know our
but,
password and stuff. Do you?
Don't
Don't tell me right now,
I was
but
like, you can do it on mine.
no, because then I can't bring it up and show people who we follow. Do you remember it all? Or, hang on a sec. Don't whisper it. Like if you know it, I'm gonna turn the mics off.
I think it.
No, don't think out loud on this. Hold on. Yeah, I tried that. Hold on. No, that's not it.
This one? Is it this one?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's actually the worst password known to mankind.
I know.
That's the fucking worst.
It's not it.
No.
Oh.
Man, I really don't know how to. Wait, the name is PK and DK, right?
Yes.
It's so hard to get on my Instagram. I don't know why. I'll pull it up on my phone. Let me first though. Let's. I want to show you guys something, and I'm not being a creep about this.
Oh, I happen to be on our Instagrams too.
All right.
Like there's.
This is it. Oh, hold on.
Oh God.
No. I'm not being a creep on this. I swear to God, I'm not being a creep. I want to recreate this maybe for next Wednesday's show, because honestly, like, I don't understand like how you get in a car this way. Like I watched this, no lie, like 20 times. Not looking at her, maybe a little, but just with the way that she got into this car, like baffled my mind, and I was getting mad, and I'm like, nobody gets in a car like that. Who sits in the car like that? It's impossible. So then I had to watch it over and over again. I'm like, no, your feet go in first. Like, that's not how you get in the car. I don't know why this made me so mad.
Feet get in first.
Yeah, wait till you see this. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me blow this up. I'm going to put the camera on you because I think we have a closer look
Okay.
of, I don't think I can blow this up. Can I blow this up? I don't think I can blow this up, so apologies.
Can you do like control and then scroll up?
What does that do?
It makes it bigger.
Control and scroll up.
And then up?
No.
Okay.
What did I see?
All right.
Wait, I can maybe do zoom in?
Thought that was zoom.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, control plus. My bad.
Let me do it one more time. Zoom in. All right, look how she gets in the car. This like really irritates me. I don't know why.
This is the first ever BMW M2. But you're looking at me right now, aren't you?
Watch.
Good.
Nobody gets in a fucking car like that, stupid. Nobody. You've never gotten in a car like that. Not once.
I think I should see what I look like
Hold
when
on.
I get in the
Looking
car
at me right
tomorrow.
now, aren't you?
Look, you don't sit in first and then swoop your feet around. That's not how you get in the car.
No, when I get in the car, I put my foot in. And it's not really.
Yeah.
It's like literally like, here, I'll reenact.
Oh, God. Oh, geez. This is going to be great. All right. Wait. Can you do it like her? No, because you got to do. Wait, hold on. Before.
I know how it is.
No, you got to do the sexy walk up. Okay, Miss Thing. Oh, okay, Miss Thing. All right. Hold on. Move out of the way. Out of the way.
Ah!
Jesus Christ. Oh, no. You broke it. I worked all week on that. She broke my hoop cam. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Just give me the goddamn hoop cam. Don't touch it. Don't touch shit. Walk over there. God. All week I worked on that, folks. All week. You have no idea. All right. So I'm going to get out of the shot here. By the way, if you're podcasting this, all right. So your door, Kiki, you got to move out of the way. You have to open the door. Okay. And then you have to say, nobody's looking at this car because you're looking at me. All right. And then don't forget to close the door. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to grab the wireless mic, get these out of the way. Go ahead when you're ready. I can't hear you. You got to take two. You got to be louder.
How do I have to scream it?
Hold on. I'm going to give you a wireless mic. Don't touch my shit. Check. All right, go ahead.
Nobody's looking at the car because they're looking at me.
No, she didn't look. That's it.
I
She
thought I was
totally
gonna
didn't
fall.
look.
I thought I was gonna fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody gets in a car like that. It was so aggravating.
Because you open the door like this.
Plus, you were too like.
You open it.
Now
and then you like sit like.
You took too long too. Like, what? Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you how this is done.
Don't be rude.
Nobody's looking at this car because they're all looking at me. Come on.
Okay, that was
Professional.
That was the same amount of
Vogue,
time.
bitch. Vogue.
That was the same amount of time.
Don't just stand there. Let's get to it. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it.
Vogue. Yo. All right, enough of that.
I'm going to record her, though, tomorrow getting in the car at 3 a.m, and I want to compare it.
I'm telling you, it's not sexy at all. It's like one foot, then the other foot.
Keep an eye on the Daily F because we're going to do that. We're going to do that for sure.
DK to the corner. That's from El Cabo Man. Corner DK.
What?
Why do I have to go to the corner?
What'd she do to go to the corner?
Oh, seal count. Oh, no.
Hold on. I can't believe you have our Instagram page up.
PK, you're supposed to put your head in first. More camera time for her. Hand on. Oh, okay. If the outfit permits, yes, it happens that way. That's from Sherelle.
Yo, my Instagram stuff
Megs.
isn't that bad. My Instagram stuff
If
isn't.
you're in a skirt, you do sit that way. If you sit in a short skirt, correct, Stephanie? Yes.
No, nobody gets
Sorry,
in the car
PK,
like that.
You are wrong. From
Nobody gets
Sherelle.
in the car. I've never seen a girl,
Then
and I
you
watch
won't be
girls get in
flashing
cars.
naughty parts to the others from Stephanie. Nobody puts Kiki in the corner. Otherwise, you flash the
Wait,
paparazzi. That's from Meg.
Hold up. You're mad that I follow Mar Hunt?
Who's that?
She's a Victoria's Secret model.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not bad. How is that bad? I can't believe you had access to my Instagram account all this way.
Yeah, all this time.
All this time. Damn.
People, I'm hearing. I'm sorry.
What are you hearing?
Everyone says to put me in the corner, or PK. That's what Sherelle says, PK in the corner for being wrong.
Dude,
Women
I fucking
wearing
follow Larry
skirts.
King. Get off my back. So there's one like Instagram model out of all these posts. So far, I'm scrolling down. There's been one. All right.
Okay, who's that?
All right.
She's like naked.
There's Joy Corrigan. She's hot. But there's 1 out of 10.
All
I
right,
think 1 out of
now
my
go
10
to-
followers.
Now go to mine.
Yeah, because you're a girl. You're not looking at other girls.
But I'm not following a bunch of male models or like athletes with their shirts off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't follow JJ Watt?
Okay, that's one, and he's
What's
an
the difference?
athlete.
Okay, well, I follow 3. All right, 4. Okay, maybe 5. All right, 5. All right, 5 though. Damn, man, that sucks, man. Now I gotta God, man, I gotta get like a new Instagram page now. I didn't realize you could see like my Instagram.
I mean, I'm not
creeping.
usually. I'm honestly not on it.
All right. Let's see. You got to go to the corner though. Here, take the mic. You got to go to the corner. You've been messing up. What are you doing? You're playing cat videos. You're definitely going to the corner. Grab the microphone. I don't even know why you're going to the corner, but
I don't either.
you obviously did something. So you sit in the corner.
It's probably because I didn't read people's messages, but I couldn't because I was away from my computer. I don't have my glass.
Back up a little bit. Don't hit the speaker, please. Back up a little to the right, please. And when you're in the corner, you have to constantly look up at the camera with a pouty face because you've been naughty. You've been really, really naughty. Honey Bee is saying no. PK to the corner. What? I didn't do anything wrong.
You were wrong.
What did I do that was
You
wrong?
were wrong because people don't get into cars in skirts. Like they get into skirts and they like put their. Oh
Jesus Christ! You stay in the corner now and don't knock shit over. Watch the fat ass.
Sorry.
DK to the corner for breaking the hoop. She broke the hoop. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
She did break the hoop.
That's right. I did.
Thank you so much. Y'all so damn funny just right now from Chloe. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe's in the Spreaker chat. Yarel is back again. Seal Laugh 2 and 3 from John. Don't break anything else from Emily. Thank you, Emily. Keep her on point. Hey, really, while you're in the corner, can you give me the story about Mariah Carey?
So Mariah Carey had one of the biggest birthday parties. She invited all these fancy
Camera,
people.
bitch. Look at the camera.
And the only thing is the dress code was to dress like.
Hold on. I don't like this angle because it's kind of like a sexual angle, I think.
It's like really low cut.
Yeah, it's like looks like I'm looking down at you right now.
Oh, it's up there, so you basically are.
Yeah, I know. But
Can I come out?
I don't know. That's a very provocative angle.
I don't.
Watch the speaker, goddammit.
I can't grow taller, so I have to either leave the corner
Have
or
you-
it's gonna be a provocative angle. You have one of two choices.
I know. I'm going to have to try to do something different with a webcam because I don't think I like having my wife in a provocative pose like that. It looks like a porn video.
Ooh, ooh.
Don't ooh ooh. That's the least thing you should do is ooh ooh.
Sorry. Oh, my head hurts. May I come out now?
Yeah, come out of there.
Okay.
That's horrible. Oh my God. Dude, that's straight up porn material. That's horrible. Oh man, now I'm going to have to spend some time. Oh, I love how the minute I said that that's provocative, like 10 extra people just jumped right into the video.
I know.
I bet you those people were listening on the Spreaker app, and the minute I said it looks like dirty, you pervs, you all flip right on over. Let me respect you guys.
Respect.
I'm gonna give you a good old Houston yeehaw.
Yeah.
Wow. Mariah Carey, tell me about Mariah.
So she had a birthday party and invited all these fancy people to come along. And the only thing is there was a dress code. They had to dress up in their like most iconic Mariah Carey outfit
Again,
to Mariah Carey's birthday party.
I'd love to do a PK and DK party where everybody dresses up like PK and DK. I have to.
That.
Let's go back in the day. I love this segment. It's one of my favorites that we do.
God.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
I love how you get drunk for this segment, too.
No.
All right, back in the day, how does it work, DK?
So PK has stories for things that might have happened, not just today, but in the past week. And we go back in the day. It's birthdays, it's songs. We've been doing a lot of karaoke lately. So PK gives me a song.
A lot of times
Lyrics?
you just have to finish the...
And then I say what it is. I say who it's by because they're in the news.
Right, it's pretty
their
simple.
birthdays.
It's pretty simple. Let's start off with John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. They first appeared in
Ghostbusters.
not Ghostbusters. On Saturday Night Live as Something Brothers. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. Back in the day in 78, they first did the Something Brothers.
Abbott Brothers.
The Abbott Brothers.
Yes.
Nailed it. Not the Abbott Brothers. Do you have another guess, please?
What's the funny people?
The Something Brothers.
Yeah, what's them? Oh.
It's a color.
Blues Brothers.
Hey, there you go.
All right.
There you go. The FBI reported back in the day, 64, that it could not determine the lyrics because they wanted FCC finds out the you-know-what for a song. There's two names in the song.
Okay.
First name is Louis. What's the second name?
It's a song?
Yeah, Louis something. Two names in the title. Louis.
I don't know a song named that. I know an artist.
Hey, Louis.
Hey, Louis.
Hey, Louis. Oh, baby. You got a week ago. What's the song?
I don't know.
Hey, Louie, Lou. Oh,
Louie,
shit.
Louie.
God damn it.
Oh, baby, we gotta go. Dun, dun.
All right.
Yeah.
1990, we were listening to this
Whoa.
song. We're going to the karaoke mic. I'm just going to, I was thinking about reading you the lyrics, but I think I'm just going to say...
I'm not looking at him.
Because nothing blinks...
Nothing really matters.
Nope, it's from Sinead O'Connor. 1990, we were listening to Because Nothing What? Because nothing...
I don't know Sinead O'Connor.
Because nothing compares...
To you?
There you go. Nailed it, bro. Nailed it. See, you
I'm
knew
not
that.
bro.
You knew that. I'm going to read you these lyrics. You tell me the song we're listening to in 1995. I'm just going to read these to you, all right?
Okay.
All right. Take a good look at it. Look at it now. Might be the last time you have a go around. I'll let you touch it if you'd like to go down. I'll let you go further if you take the southern route. Don't go too fast. Hey, don't go too slow. You gotta let your body flow. I like him attentive. I like him in control. Baby, it is yours. It is yours if you want it tonight. I will give you that red.
Delight. No.
The red light.
The red light.
The red light what? The red light what? I will give you the red light what?
District?
I will give you the red light
Light
district.
district.
Yeah. There you go. Nailed it. Or by TLC, the red light special.
Oh.
Oh.
Shoot.
All right, don't look up. This is.
I'm not.
If you don't get this
I'm
one,
looking at you.
if you don't get this one, we're gonna have like some serious problems. All right. If you don't get this one, you should get this one. All right.
Okay.
Strumming my pain.
Strumming my pain with his fingers.
Damn. Whoa.
Good.
All right, so obviously you know that one.
Killing me softly with his
Okay, please stop.
words.
Just please stop.
Killing
All right, you got it? Please stop. Let's try this one. You were listening to this in 1997 during your hoochie years.
During my hoochie years?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I
your
was
slutty
all
years.
of 11 years old.
Hey, you know,
Thanks.
that's what the boys at the OG in Oregon told me.
Shut your
That's
mouth.
that's the messages I got. Well, by the way, this one in the chat, this one's for you guys as well. Well, I tried to tell you. Yes, I did. But I guess you didn't know, and the saddest story goes, baby, now I got the flow because I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'm with. You lied to me. All those times I said that I loved you, you lied to me. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. You lied to me. Even though you know I'd die for you, you lied to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried.
Mary J. Blige?
Woo! No.
Oh.
Return
Of the Mac.
There you go.
Really?
Return of the
Oh,
Mac.
you were,
Come on, return
you were
of
singing
the
it
Mac.
so like differently.
I know, that's the whole point of this game. If I
Oh.
sing it like it is, then you'll be able to guess.
Oh, good point.
All right, 2003, you were listening to this. All right, you ready?
All right, yes.
I've been on the cover of Rolling Stone. I met the president. I don't know, I was half stoned. I've been so high, I got confused. I've been beat down, broke, used. Motherfucker.
Oh, God, you can't say the F
It's
word.
the lyrics in it. I drank with Hank. Fucking Hank, I drank with him. Talk blues with Billy, rock the run, sang with Shotgun Willie, went from the small town Philly to big town Bobby. From the third day, old chili to sake to wasabi. I'm home, way, I'm home. You have never met a motherfucker like me.
I don't know. I don't listen to words with cuss words.
Not like me. Did I die like me? You ain't like me.
Getting jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it.
Will Smith.
How'd you know?
How'd
you know?
Getting jiggy with
Swear to
it.
God, I thought you were going to say Kid Rock, your high school crush. But you knew it was Will Smith.
Oh, wait.
It's Kid Rock.
Oh!
I told you at the beginning of the show I was going to test you.
Damn it.
You suck. You
Oh,
suck.
no. Why did I think it was Will Smith getting jiggy with it? Oh,
Did
no.
Will Smith say you've never met a mother effer like me and getting jiggy with it? Where? Where?
I don't know the lyrics. I just know the dance.
Getting jiggy with it.
Na, 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 na.
Never met a motherfucker like me getting jiggy with it.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, shoot.
It's the Wild Wild West. Motherfucker, it's the Wild Wild West.
Well, I was going to say, he doesn't really say F words.
No, he doesn't. That's why, like, where did you come with getting jiggy with it?
Oh, no.
What made it so perfect is at the beginning of the podcast, he's like, "Oh man, Kid Rock, that's my dude. I can't wait to see him Sweetwater 420. That's my dude. I'm going to totally go."
Whoopsies. Apparently, I need to do some research. I got some homework.
El Cobo in the chat knew exactly what up. He said a Kid Rock song. Nice hat, PK. Thank you. You know, I'm going back and forth with my hats. I had the Braves hat on earlier. I should probably switch to the...
It's my cap, but you can definitely borrow it for
you
tonight.
stole the cap from some dude, right?
True.
Yeah, that's not awkward at all. Hey, I'm stealing a cap from a guy. So I'll put the Oregon cap on now and flip back to that. I love DK going back in the day. That's probably one of my favorite segments that we do. Especially now we've grown that segment to like, just I think the reading the lyrics is what really makes it now. Because it's like, getting jiggy with it.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
Before we jump into the after show, do you want to do a little roll call? And why would we do a roll call? Because
the people must be heard. Yeah. What up? We have Rabina. We have David, Special Ed, Elena, Megs, Isa, Racer X, El Cabo, El Hagopian, Sherelle, Loki Thumbs, Bigfoot 22, Shmeez, Anthony, Stacy, Honey, LCS Smile, Emily, John, Jensky, He Henry, Christy, Ishmael, Marcus, 713 Anita, Urel, and we got 14 lurkers.
You know we lurking. I don't have it's very difficult for me to go through the chat on our
on Spreaker we have Chloe
Yeah, it's very difficult to see everybody on there that's chat and everybody that's on there. Keola, I know Two Girls and Wine. Actually, Wrinkled Seats was on there earlier. It's very difficult for me because I don't have like a count, like a list of names like I have on our website. So big thanks to everybody that's been listening. We had like over, I want to say 200 people that were listening live last week. So big thanks. I'm sorry that I can't name everybody and give you the due respect that you deserve on if you're listening to the show. Because a lot of people are going to be listening, driving, whether they're driving on going somewhere or whatever. We don't want you to watch behind the wheel. So thank you for having our app. To get the app, if you don't know where you can get the app, you can get it easy on Android or on iPhone. Just Google PK and DK audio app. You'll see it. If you go to thedailyf.com, my apologies, there's some glitch to where like you have to refresh the page sometimes for it to come on. If that's not happening to you, that's all the better. But you can also go to pkanddk.com or thedailyf.com, and you'll see our link to the right, like in the small little column there, and then that will take you so you can download an audio app. Audio app basically means it's like the easiest way. You can just listen. You can't watch. You can listen to the show. To watch, you have to go to pkanddk.com or thedailyf.com. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What do you have?
We had El Cabo Man 23. It was his first time in the chat. He says, "Thanks, guys. I'm for sure going to make this a regular thing."
See, that's so awesome.
So,
What?
yes, and welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. And I feel like today was a little off show just because of like rushing everything, and it's just been literally, it's the last few weeks has been, it's been a lot of fun, but like really, really busy. But I also do not want to neglect on this because I kid you not, this is one of the highlights of my week.
From May,
if not the absolute highlight of the week. And I always go into it nervous, like, man, I hope he didn't blow it last week. I hope people come back. And it's like the high for me. And it's like, I haven't done a lot of drugs, being 420. But the high of like just seeing everybody and hanging out and like the comments back and forth and being able to know you guys and like, you know, chatting throughout the week, that to me like blows anything you could possibly do away. Before we get to Meg's comments, let's kick off the last call.
And now, the last call. A look into everything we were supposed to get to, but didn't because we were too busy talking about ourselves. And you say we're conceited.
We went into this, just so you know, we went into this podcast swearing up and down. We're going to do it for an hour because we have to get up like extra early tomorrow. We got to put the grind in. Riley's on vacation. We got to make sure everything is like running smoothly tomorrow morning. It's just us. And here we are 2 hours later.
I know, but it happens.
Yeah, what you got?
We have in the chat from Megs, this is a great break to my week.
That's awesome. That means so much just because, again, like, you know, I keep saying it, but it means a lot. We're not doing this like on the time where you need something to listen to. That's very important for me to express to you. Like, you know, when you're driving to work, you're not watching Dexter or whatever the big show is right now. Like right now, we're finishing up Banshee. What's our other favorite shows? We got to get back into The Americans.
We've been watching
Silicon
Outlander.
Valley. Outlander's my shit.
Always Sunny.
But you know, what I'm saying is that like when you're driving to work, you can't, you have limited a number of things you could listen to and you can spend your time with. It's not like you can, you know, watch your favorite. You can't watch Game of Thrones, you know. So it's easier to listen to the radio. For you, we're competing against some of whatever's on tonight, prime time for 2 hours. And you guys are choosing to spend your time with us, which means the world, the absolute world to us. Absolutely. 713 Anita just gave a little shout out to Banshee. Fancy. Fancy for life.
Yes.
Denise, I had to get Denise and Banshee. I love the show. A lot of people don't like it because it's very graphic. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. So interesting to me that 713 Anita likes the show because it's like, I know you probably don't like it, and it's one of my favorites.
It's not that I don't like it. There's just a lot of graphic things that happen, and then I'm just not comfortable with watching graphic things and like a lot of blood and like tormenting and like, I don't know, that stuff really gets to me. So that's the only reason why I don't like it.
Do you like Outlander? Did I finally get you an Outlander?
Yeah, I do.
That's
I
my show.
actually do.
That's my show. What else do we watch? Game of Thrones is on Sunday. That's a premiere date. It's hard. I did the first season and then I kind of fell out. I don't know. I know I need to go back. I know there's 2 shows that I've slipped on that I need to go back and I need to watch. It's just been very difficult. And that is Game of Thrones and that's also Breaking Bad. I feel like we're watching. Didn't you just give me an ear beating by having too many TV shows that we're following? I thought you just gave me an ear beating.
We honestly don't have like an actual TV either in the living room or the bedroom, so we don't.
We have 0 TVs. Isn't that crazy? The one TV that we have.
Our TV is right here.
Yeah,
it's
not crazy
for the show.
That's our living room TV, and this is how crazy we are about this. Because I know a lot of people are like, "Are you just talking out your ass?" This is our living room TV. Like, I'll take a picture of our living room after the show and we'll tweet it. We have The TV in the living room is literally
It's like this big, and
12 inches.
I tried to watch one of the NBA games yesterday, and I don't know, I broke it or something. So I had to watch it on my laptop as I was doing my prep for the next day. So it was like switching back and forth, like toggling back and forth. Like, so that's how I watch TV is through my.
We'll take a picture of our living room TV just because you need to see, like,
all, but
our
it's
life
fine.
right now is work and this. That's it. That's it. And then, and God bless her, because when we started the show, we started in the closet, obviously. Did I don't know if I brought the closet song in here. I don't think I did. Apologies, I didn't. We're going to have to, I'll bring it in next week. But literally, we started in the closet because we had 2 closets in this apartment, and we bunched our clothes into this one tiny one to the point, how packed was that closet? With our clothes on there.
It was so, like,
I knew you were going
that,
crazy.
yeah, I couldn't go in there. I would go in there and get something and then go out. I mean, it was just stuffed.
It was just
But
because
it's
it was
fine.
like
I mean-
the tiniest closet, because the apartment we were in had 2 tiny closets. And I asked her to turn one of the tiny closets into a studio because I honestly felt like this would be the most genuine show that we can possibly put on. And it's not about our relationship. It's just about like just trying to get through life, trying to motivate you guys to live a great story, and just having a good time. At the end of the day, just having a good time, being unorthodox about things, and just seeing if anybody connects with us. So that's why when I look up and I see 47 people in the chat, 46, it like blows my mind. We've been as high as 80. Even when I see like 10 people in the chat, it still blows my mind. I know last week, before the show started, somebody was like, man, there's only 10 people in here. To me, that's awesome. That's incredible. Because again, so she was so awesome. She gave us this closet, and for a year it was hell with the other closet. And then we kind of got to like the second thing, and now we're in here. And I asked her, I was like, hey, do you mind if we take our living room TV, the one TV we own, because we can't really afford another TV right now. Can we take it and put it in here? And the reason I wanted to put it in here is so we can have Smeeze Skype in, so we can have you guys do the box thing, which I'm still trying to code out. That's going to take me a little while, but I want you guys to be on the TV, So she's been really, really cool. So we took the TV out of the living room. We were in here. We want to watch TV. We watch it on our phones, or sometimes, because we have a 24/7 cam in this room, sometimes we'll blow up a mattress and we'll just lay in here watching TV.
This is what happens when like Thursday nights or like Friday nights when Outlander's on. We just do the blow up air mattress and then just bottle wine and watch it in here. So
we
you
watch
could
it here.
probably, even like last week when it happened, I was like, is that 24-hour camera on? Can like people like be watching us watching TV? Like, is that weird?
So yeah, the 24-hour cam was on. So yeah, I mean, and the reason we have a 24-hour cam in here is just another way for you guys to be able to connect with us. Now, again, it's been really, really tough because we're hooking a lot of the stuff up, but eventually it's going to get to the point where, yeah, you guys can jump on the 24/7 cam and you can just say, hey, what up in the chat? We have a screen right here, and when I see you say what up, I can look up and say, hey, how you doing, Anita, or how you doing, whoever, and that's just another way for you guys just to like connect, and we can chat and hang out, because I really went through a phase in radio where, like, in my early 20s, I'm like, well, I'm on the radio and stuff. And then it clicked in my last situation, because we never started talking about Michael and Kelly. And I think that kind of tied into my last situation, too. It clicked then, like, when I saw other people and how conceited they were about their fake fame, is what I call it. Because, look, we're not doing movies. We're doing a radio show. I get fired tomorrow. Like, maybe I'll get another radio job, but it's not like I'm a doctor. Doctor get fired or something, or a doctor, like, quits his job. He's had, like, years of training. He could do stuff, Like,
You're totally downplaying yourself, by the way. You've been in this industry for 20 years, and you have a great following and a great base of people. Like, they're our family. We call them dysfunctional family.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I feel like, just some people in our industry just think way too highly of themselves. And that's why I really wanted to, like, what really, like, clicked over the last year was the fact that it's just fun hanging out with you guys. Because I would go to work and people would just talk crap. I'm telling you, would talk crap. They would get irritated. Oh, my God, that person's calling again. They're a prize pig. They're this, they're that. And I'm like, there's just normal people just hanging that you should be happy that are listening. And if somebody's a prize pig, which means that they're trying to win every prize, good. I was one, too.
That's how
I got into
got
radio.
started.
That's how I got into radio. Like, I'm excited, So we're all people trying to make it through life, trying to have a good story here and there. I feel like some of your stories are better than ours, which is why we started the chat. And it's just cool being able to connect. And that's,
But But going back
I'm sorry.
to the
I'm rambling.
No, but you wanted to talk about the Kelly and Michael. So
yeah, I felt
live
like
with Kelly and Michael, and I've been following. Like I always loved growing up. I would watch like Regis and Kathy Lee, then Regis and Kelly. Now Kelly and Michael. Like that's always what I've been watching. Like growing up, and I know that they're not married because I know they both have separate relationships, and that's wonderful. But on TV, they have this like great relationship. Like come out like holding hands and being fun and friendly and excited and just communicating back and forth, having great conversations all the time, and it always makes me want to feel like, God, I wish I was there. I wish I could be like them. And then it happened yesterday that Michael Strahan announced that he was leaving and just going to do Good Morning America, which happens to be on the same network. But Kelly Ripa was completely blindsided by the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel bad for her, and I really liked Michael, and I just think that it was such a dick move. I don't care if your bosses say don't say anything. If you spend 4 years with somebody and you have that rapport, maybe they didn't have that rapport. Maybe they didn't like each other, and if that's the case, it's a different situation. I felt like they kind of did. So if he listened to the money instead of what's right to do in life, sometimes you just got to do what it is that's right, and that might go against the money or the career or something. And I've always chosen that path. I had people when I quit the Houston deal, one of my best friends, right, that I hadn't talked to in a minute, but he called up and he was like, are you out of your mind? You know how hard it is in radio to get a job now, and you know you're making a decent income. Like, what were you thinking? I'm like, I just wasn't happy. I didn't feel right going to work. I felt like I was in a place where it was just a cancer on me. I just didn't want to be there, you know? So I always choose like what's humane over what the money is. And I feel like Michael kind of like listened to the bosses that said, don't say anything to Kelly until we announce it. And that's kind of a dick move. Unless they didn't like each other to begin with.
Yeah.
And so you never know. You never know.
That's true. I mean, you can totally put on a front because, you know.
But I will say this, though. And this is another reason. I'm sorry not to cut you off. There's another reason why there's two things with Michael. So he did that. Today he came out and he had Kelly didn't show up for the show. And it's so interesting to me just because we're in the business. So she didn't show up for the show, so you could tell she was mad. And he came out, he said, you know the news, and he thanked the crowd, the guests, the staff, and then he moved on. I'm like, you didn't thank your co-host? Like, be the better person. If you know you did wrong by not telling her the news because you couldn't legally or something, at least fucking thank her. Like, that's such a dick move. You know?
Yeah. And
unless you guys didn't like each other.
And then they're saying that, I mean, she's just upset because because again, it's like Good Morning America, followed by that is their show. And she's like, all they want to do is just get all the time, all of the money goes to Good Morning America. So what she feels like is happening is like that fourth hour is going to be removed like from her. So it's not going to be live. It's going to be an additional fourth hour of Good Morning America, possibly with him. And that's why she's upset.
But even that, like, look, if the network decides to do that, I would just want my co-host to be like, yo, this is what's happening. I'm sorry. Please don't say anything. Like, I would put my ass on the line because it's the right thing to do. And at the end of the day, I'd like to, money comes, money goes. You guys know that. I'm the worst at money. Like, you know, I should be saving instead of buying this stuff. But, like, to me, it's just like, if you're not having fun in life, what's the point? Like, I see people. I used to be really, really jealous and envious of people that would be doctors or coming out of buildings like downtown buildings in suits and stuff. I don't know why. It's really, really random. But I used to be like really envious. Like, what did you do? I'm sure you make a lot of money. You have probably a great life. But now I've come to like really kind of rethink that with, you know what? I just want to have fun while I work. I don't need to have $1 million. If it comes, it'd be awesome. But I want to have fun. Like, it's unnatural to put ties on every day. And like, at least for me, it's not for me. It's not for me. Could be for other people. Like, you know, I just want to have fun. So I don't know. I just feel, you know, Elena said, can you read Elena's comment as I clear my throat? Cause I'm still.
She goes, it's true. Last year I was coming back from a trip and saw this guy from a radio station, which I'm not going to mention, and wanted to say hi to him. And he gave me an ugly look. So I stopped listening to that radio station. Fake people.
Yeah, it's just, you know, like the thing that really took me over the edge and over the top, like mad, was there was a listener that in Houston drove down from the Woodlands to a 2-hour remote we were doing in front of a Walmart just to say hi. And the people that I was with, when I told them that story, I'm not going to mention any names, but they were like, oh yeah, they always show up. And I'm like, okay, so you're doing something that makes them drive 45 minutes to say hi, and you're bitching about that? Like, you should be like, hey, that's awesome. Are you kidding? Like, ask them what the connection is so you can like learn from that and try to,
Right.
like, I don't know. It makes me really angry. Respect to PK for making the decision to leave Houston. Leaving the town has been really, really difficult, and I'm never going to completely leave Houston. We're coming back in May to hang out. We're always going to make trips. We're just like I said in the past, we're just like gypsies. We have so many homes. But at the same time, we've met so many people. If we never made the Houston move from Portland, we've never would have made all these awesome connections. Megs is one of them. Like, there's so many great connections we've made. So this is just like, we keep the connection going and we bring some more people in. And yeah, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry.
Does.
I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. This stuff is like really emotional to me. And it, I don't know.
You haven't been able to really express it yet. So when it comes out,
Because I just think it's normal. Like even here, I gave a listener my number because we had a lady that called up and she was like trying to get some Bieber tickets, and I told her I'd buy her some because she was up until like 3 a.m. trying to get these tickets. So I gave her my number. I'm like, look, I'll buy you some tickets if you don't win. Let me know. Bought her some tickets. Actually, I got them through the station, but gave her some tickets, and everybody was like, "You gave her your number?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because what? I don't care. Like, I'm not Tom Hanks. I'm just a guy that like likes to go in and have fun. And if they fire me tomorrow, I'll probably be working at Taco Bell. It's like, I don't know. It's just fun. It's just honor to, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to shut up.
Oh, you don't need to shut up, but.
No, because Smeeze is going to be like, oh, shut your pie.
But we kind of do have to.
Yeah, no, we got to get up tomorrow.
Unfortunately, but you can continue.
5 hours, we got to be up, guys.
You can continue on since we will be on at 5:30 Eastern.
It's going to be really early. I know somebody asked earlier a couple questions that they let me address. One of them was like, when are we going to have more DK on the show? It's a very it's a very dicey thing because, again, we're starting from the bottom, from the ground up. And I think the show dynamic we have is awesome. So, we'll build it. We're building stuff, guys. We're building stuff. The podcast, you'll hear a lot of DK in as well. But, again, we're building that as well. So we're just like this show, man. When we started this show, we had like 3 people in the chat.
Remember, it was like the size of, I would say, like 5 feet by 3 feet. And it was literally the desk and room for like a monitor.
But that's the thing. It's like you got to build things.
Continue to build and continue to grow.
So we're just starting over from the very beginning where nobody knows who PK or DK are in Atlanta. People are looking at us sideways. And, it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to come here and connect with you guys. So we're just building it, and we'll see where it goes. Who knows? But yeah, it's exciting. It's really exciting. We got to be up in 5 hours. So if you happen to be up in the morning tomorrow, you can turn us on. You'll be able to hear us. Podcasts are coming. I know you guys want to hear the morning show in Atlanta podcast. That's coming. That's probably going to come after we start the 9 o'clock live show podcast.
And we say 9 o'clock. That's 9 Eastern. So 8 Central.
Yeah,
and
do the math.
6 Pacific.
Do the math, but it'll be a talk show from 9 for an hour, kind of like we were doing in Houston. It'll be a complete talk show. And it's going to be daily, and we're going to have now maybe guest stars from time to time, and we can be goofy and we can do all this stuff. And that's starting off in like a week.
May 2nd.
May 2nd is going to be that. So please, if you do me a favor, you can check that out. That'd be awesome. All right, that's it, I think. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Really, really do. Thank you for joining us. Sorry about my voice. Sorry about the lack of preparation on the show. It's just been busy, and yeah. Anything else?
I don't think there's lack of preparation. You give yourself such a hard time for some reason.
I want everything to be perfect, and I want these people to be proud to be here. So,
all
right. Thank you so much, Chloe, in the chat on our app saying obsessed with PK and DK. We're just friends, Chloe, but thank you. That means a lot. Look forward to hearing and seeing you guys. Thank you. Playhouse Rise again. Love you guys, B. Thank you, Esteban. Trust me, we're working on Dorian, and No Chill Dan's a huge fan of Dorian, so that's going down. Chat is down from Bigfoot. I know Bigfoot's been having some problems tonight, so it might be the website. I'll look into that. Good night, y'all, from David. Good night back to you. Love you guys. Love you guys right back. 713 Anita by Felicia. Do you want to do one last roll call?
Yeah, I do. Why do we do the roll call?
Because the people
must be heard. So we have David, Special Ed, Elena, Megs, Isa, Racer, El Cabo. No, El Cabo, El Hagopian, Sherelle, Bigfoot, Shmeez, Anthony, Honeybee, Elsie Smile, Emily, John, Jensky, Marcus, Jess, Low-Key. We have Henry, Espan, Albert, 713, Anita. Over in the Spreaker, we have Chloe, and our 14 lurkers.
Yeah, and I wish we could have like on Spreaker, we can only see the people that left the last comment. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna do some cough drops. Big thanks to Bigfoot for suggesting that. Hopefully, I'll get my voice back before tomorrow morning. See you guys in 1 week's time. Take care.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com. With replays, podcasts, blogs, and more.
I asked you to leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye. Stop. Bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.